Please rise if you are able for the presentation of our nation's colors, presented by the Corps of Cadets Color Guard. And now, here to perform the national anthem, Roughneck Nation, please welcome Tiffany Nelson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the red hearts we wore were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang the night that our flag was still there. Oh, banner and wave.
Okay.
Complacency, the enemy of true champions. Be content and you'll get exposed. The DC Defenders, playoff bound and hunting a UFL title.
Picked off, DeAndre Baker puts the DC Defenders into the postseason.
I won't go down easy.
No let up,
What a catch!
no mercy,
Big hit, lays him out.
no comfort.
Boy, did DC put the entire UFL on notice.
The Houston Roughnecks, out of the playoffs, but still in the fight.
That is how you get after it.
Finishing strong is the only option.
Touchdown, Roughnecks!
DC wants momentum.
What a way to win it.
Houston wants mayhem.
This is crazy.
Defenders, Roughnecks, next on Fox.
Week 9 closes in Houston as the playoff-bound DC Defenders look to keep on track for the postseason and keep pace with St. Louis, taking on the Houston Roughnecks with their eyes on finishing the season strong. The playoff picture is set in the UFL, but the teams that are in have their designs on going into the postseason on a good note. Birmingham got a win yesterday. St. Louis a win on Friday. DC trying to join St. Louis at 7-2 in the XFL conference, but they've got to beat a Houston team on the road that's playing with their eyes already on next season. And Joel, who are some players to watch in this one?
Well, let's take a look at these quarterbacks. Jordan Ta'amu for DC. He's really the leading candidate for the league's MVP. He's the leading passer in the UFL. And when you look at Bryce Perkins, the quarterback at Michigan, he's been out the last couple of weeks. It's allowed Jordan to really separate himself in this race. And then for Houston, you've got Jalen McClendon, who has injected some life into this offense in the back half of the season. He had a huge game last week, 316 yards. What I love about both of these guys is that they press the ball down the field, and I think that we're going to have some fireworks today in the passing game. Both McClendon and Ta'amu are two of the best in the UFL.
We're excited to see them hit the field in just a moment. The DC Defenders in the postseason and looking for more against the Houston Roughnecks. We'll kick this one off next.
Get ready, get ready. Got about 2 minutes. Let's go. Let's go, let's play it. Got about 2 minutes, let's go. Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
The DC defenders standing tall.
Wow. Can't throw it better than that. Touchdown, Roughnecks.
What a play by DC.
Back in Houston, Kevin Kugler, Joel Klatt, and Jenny Taft, who is on the field ahead of this one with the quarterback of the DC Defenders, Jordan Ta'amu.
Kevin, thank you. Well, Jordan, you've been leading this team really throughout this season, but you've won 3 of the last 4, and you're putting up some big numbers, scoring over 30 points. What is clicking for this offense you want to see continue?
I mean, just to focus, to pay attention to details. I think that's the main thing. Everyone was bought in since day one when we first came out for training camp, and each week we got better. And that's basically it. That's the secret.
You mentioned day one. There's a great interview where you said, look, my goal from day one was to be MVP. Describe the confidence you've been playing with and how you want to keep reaching for that goal.
Yeah, I mean, I always place a goal every year, and my goal was to win MVP for this year, and that goal is still intact. And I prayed every day about it, and it's coming to pass. So just got to keep, showing it out there and putting God first and doing everything.
Good luck today.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, our coaches for this one, interim head coach of DC, Shannon Harris, Houston's head coach, CJ Johnson, and they are coaching on a very warm afternoon in Houston, Texas, where you're looking at temperatures that peaking in the 90s today. 92 degrees, the feels like is 100, the winds at 15 miles per hour. The DC Defenders are going to start with the football, so we'll get to see Joel Klatt, the likely league MVP, Jordan Ta'amu, right out of the gate.
Well, he's played so well this entire year, and he's been consistent. This offense has been consistent. You look at what they have been able to do. The first 3 games are averaging just over 20 points, and in the last 5, they've taken that up a notch. They're averaging just over 26. So they've gotten better each and every week, and that's a big reason why he is in that catbird seat when it comes to the MVP of this league.
Jaden Mickens and Abram Smith, the deep backs for DC. This is Mickens, and Mickens down to the 33-yard line, where Jordan Ta'amu and this offense will get started. Now, the real question is going to be, how much will we see of Jordan Ta'amu today with DC already in the playoffs? Maybe no more than a half for the quarterback today.
Yeah, we saw that on Friday with St. Louis. Max Duggan only played for a half, but then we got to see Brandon Silvers come in and play really well. But it's so imperative in these situations to not take it for granted as a starter. And Jordan Ta'amu has got to go out there and prepare like he's going to play the entire game, because that sense of urgency is what breeds success. And if you don't have that urgency in the way that you play, then you're going to make mistakes. And so we'll see if he's able to do that here in this first half.
On first down and 10, Ta'amu sets up the screen. Tough one for Deion Jackson, and it's incomplete. All right, Joel, with DC on offense, who are some players to watch?
Yeah, well, we take a look at Deion Jackson, and he's really become their primary back. He's averaging 5 yards per carry this season. Chris Rowland on the outside, back-to-back, quiet games, but he's a guy that really needs to get going for them. And then defensively, Marvin Moody, he is the leading tackler for this Houston team, and JT Tyler is his running mate there at linebacker. Those 2 guys are going to have their sights set on Ta'amu all afternoon.
On second and 10, Rowland in motion. Jackson to carry, the burst up the middle and down near the 39-yard line. The tackle made by Rashad Berry of Houston.
This is an offense that has been really effective this year, obviously, as one of the better teams in the league. They're second in scoring. They're the number 1 total offense in the UFL, number 1 passing offense in the UFL. But on third down to down like this is where they tend to struggle. They're middle of the pack in this league when it comes to converting on third down.
Ready, to go.
3rd and 4. Ta'amu, quick toss. There's a conversion on 3rd down to Cornell Powell, who leads the UFL in receiving touchdowns with 5. No touchdown here, but a first down.
Oh, watch what Cornell Powell is able to do. He's spinning out of this pass, but I'm going to talk about the communication with the ball placement. First of all, he knows that he's going to hitch up because it's zone, but then that ball is right on his face to his outside shoulder, which is communicating him, hey, you got defense on the inside, you go spin it on the outside and get yards after the catch.
First catch for Roland, and a couple of yards after the catch for him, down to the 44 of Houston.
Well, Roland came into today with 33 catches, but in the last 2 weeks, he's only had 2. And this is a guy that they need to get going. He's going to be a big piece of this offense. If they're going to go compete for and win a championship and succeed in the playoffs, I think Roland's going to need to be a big piece of what they do offensively.
Ready, set go.
2nd down and 7. Ta'amu to the air again. Over the middle, wide open and dropped at the 28-yard line. Seth Williams making his UFL debut. You can't get a much better target than that. He couldn't hold it in.
Holy cow, I don't know what you do if you're the quarterback there. Just come back and pat him on the butt and say, try again later. You can't execute better than that. If you're a quarterback, he goes all the way to his 3rd man in the progression, climbs up in the pocket. That ball has got to be caught. And certainly Seth Williams is going to be on shaky ground over on the sideline after this series.
Ready.
6th round pick of the Broncos in 2021 out of Auburn. Ta'amu on 3rd down. There's a toss and catch. Powell breaking tackles, and Powell's taking it all the way for a DC touchdown.
Cornell.
His 6th touchdown catch of the year, and what a start for DC.
I mean, he had a big game last week, 4 catches for 59 and 2 touchdowns, and here we go. And this is what I love about it. Watch this on the outside, and he's going to run almost what looks like a pick and just beats the corner. The safety takes a bad angle, and Powell is gone. Ta'amu took a big hit here right as he was letting go of that ball. And again, the courage from the quarterback, that's always going to pay dividends. This is why your offensive line and your wide receivers and your running back, to everybody on the team, gains trust and belief in a quarterback that's willing to stand in there, take a shot, and deliver the ball down the field. Ta'amu does it there for a touchdown. And how about this DC offense? I told you they were playing well, and right down the field they go on the first possession.
Cornell Powell, 6 touchdown catches this year. And now they'll go for 2. After the 44-yard score, Ta'amu over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off and on the run, making moves and scooting down the sideline is Marvin Moody, and Moody inside the 20. Can he leg it all the way to the end zone? Breaking tackles, and Moody scores. 2 the other way as Moody goes the distance, and Houston gets a spark.
Feel like I'm at a wrestling match. We get a 2-point reversal there. From the takedown, touchdown for Powell, right down the middle of the field, and the reversal. Marvin Moody, 100 yards the other way, rumbling, stumbling for 2 at 6-2. DC with the lead. Let's take a look at that interception on the two-point conversion attempt. Ta'amu, his eyes on the left side the entire time, and that's what Moody is able to just read. He steps right in front of the intended receiver, and now we're in a foot race. But I do have to credit a couple of guys on DC. How about Chris Rowland and Jaden Mickens? They were all the way down the field trying to make a play on that return, and Moody was able to get all the way into the end zone, and now he gets to talk with Jenny Taft.
All right, Joel, I was a little bit tired from running across the field to find this guy. Marvin, take me into first the play and the vision on what you saw, and then I'll get to the speed in these temps.
Well, our coach just called a great call. I was in my right spot that I was supposed to be in, and I happened to make a play.
130 degrees. I just put that up to the field. That's how warm it is. Yet you managed to run that whole way. You're catching your breath a little bit. How'd you do it? How you feeling?
Man, I had to do it for my brothers. They had to do it for me. I had to do it for them.
Anything else we should know about you, about this team, and how you guys want to finish this season?
And we're going to finish strong. Just want to let everybody know we're going to finish very strong. Finish out the season and come back better next year.
I'm going to let you hydrate. Joel, Kevin?
Well, when you're from Bryant, Arkansas, and you played at Tulane, this is nothing. This heat is nothing.
I was going to say, this is easy. You get a September game in Tulane, and woo.
Not to mention 2-a-days in August. Come on now.
Oh, my goodness. I'm about to break out in hives just thinking about get a heat rash.
From the 5-yard line, Cyril Grayson stepping through one tackle. Grayson fights his way out near the 30-yard line, and that's where Jalen McClendon is going to get his 5th start, just shy of the 30-yard line. 4th in the UFL in passing yards, 3rd in yards per game in only 5 games this year. Pretty impressive for Jalen McClendon.
I mean, think of what he was able to do last week. 30 of 50, kept for 316 and 2 touchdowns. He's also going to be hyper motivated today. He played for DC last year. He played in 3 games, did not start any, but played for this DC team. So you know that he wants to exact some level of revenge.
Just 129 yards passing a year ago for DC. He'll check it down here and up the sideline with some room to run before being upended is Jacorius Spivey. So with Houston on offense, Joel, who you have your eyes on here?
Well, on the outside, it's got to be Justin Hall. 11 catches last week. He leads the UFL in receptions. He was all-league a year ago. Zaquandre White is a guy 7 yards per carry in the last couple of games. And then on the opposite side, Derek Robertson, 5.5 sacks. This is a guy that leads the league with 38 pressures. He's in the backfield constantly.
180. What's up?
2nd down and 3 and a fumble. Dropped the football, fortunate to pounce on top of that at the 35, Zaquandre White.
I thought DC did a nice job of having a couple of guys jump out into that gap and forced McClendon into a read where he's got to hand that football off, but it just was not a very clean handoff. And White gets a favorable bounce and is able to get on that football, and Houston does not turn it over.
Green, ready? Green. Let's go. Yeah. Here you go. 180. What's up? Green 18. Green 18's up.
3rd and 4. McClendon in some trouble, trying to get away, and he can't. Excellent coverage downfield. That gave Joe Wallace time to get there and get his 4th sack of the season.
I mean, this was good coverage. There was nowhere to go with the football. McClendon is looking on the left side and doesn't have anywhere to throw it, and that's what allows, you get Joe Wallace in here. There's Joe Wallace working on the tackle. Eventually, he's going to go all the way outside, and then right there, he just kind of finds himself at the quarterback and goes and brings him down. McClendon looking left, didn't have anywhere to go with the football because of the excellent coverage by that secondary.
Houston will punt this one away. Mickens from the 25. Jaden Mickens breaking a tackle at the 35. Nice move at the 40, and then the spin down to the 41. Good field position for DC after the sack by Joe Wallace. Gets the ball back for the defenders on offense. Jordan Ta'amu led him to a touchdown the first time out, trying to build on a 6-2 lead. Today's game is sponsored by Progressive. Today's game is sponsored by Progressive. Progressive protects your home, auto, boat, motorcycle, and RV, and could save you money. And by Hershey's Milk Chocolate with Almonds. Have you had your Hershey's? Joel Clapp mentioned this a moment ago, but Jordan Ta'amu and Jalen McClendon know each other very well. McClendon backed up Ta'amu last season with the DC Defenders, talking with Shannon Harris before the game, and he said, I was so excited for Jalen to get this opportunity, and I knew he could shine like he has with the Roughnecks. No animosity, Joel, for at least Shannon Harris and Jalen McClendon, but you know Jalen McClendon would very much like to best his former teammate Jordan Ta'amu today.
Oh, that's right. You know, that familiarity, you want to go out and play well, there's no doubt. But, you know, this league is also about opportunities, and McClendon found his opportunities, and he's taken advantage of that.
On first down, the handoff to Deion Jackson, who fights for two.
This is an offense that's not going to just lean on the run game. They're fifth in the league in rushing, but first in passing. They have thrown the most passes of any team in the UFL. On that first drive, there were 5 throws to only 1 run play, and you can see why. They've got excellent wide receivers that understand coverage, and if Houston continues to try to run man coverage, they're really going to have a field day.
Ta'amu, short toss on the cross to Seth Williams, who makes his first catch after a drop earlier, and now a big third down play call early.
Hold on. Sugar.
Let's go. Spread right, spread left. 72 to Miami. Whip. 72 to Miami. Whip.
Same thing, you got.
Offensive coordinator Fred Keiss on the call.
Row. Ready? To go.
Ta'amu looking for Roland, makes a nice little move and dives for the first down. DC moves the chains. Fred Keiss now with a 1st and 10.
Texas right. 28. 29 Packer. 29 Packer.
29 Packer. Here we go. Hey, easy. Roger. Yeah. Ready, to go.
On 1st and 10, handoff up the middle. Jackson barrels his way to the 40-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down.
Right. 6, 24 dart. Pick, 24 dart. Spread them out pretty good.
Spread right. Spread right. Let it out. Yes. 2-4 dart. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. To go.
2nd and 2. Jackson, the fake. Tamu, the keep, and a first down as he gets to the 32-yard line.
Thank you. Appreciate it, boys.
Spread, you got 10 personnel. You want to get 10 in?
10.
Get 10 personnel in. Spread right. Quack. Red, go switch. Spread right. Quack. Red, go switch.
Go. Hurry up. Hey, get set. Ready, to go.
Mickens the motion man, 4-man rush from Houston. Tamu down the sideline, just past the outstretched arms of Jaden Mickens.
What a great route from Mickens. This ball just outside of his reach. Watch this. You heard go switch. They're running goes, but they switch the release right there, and he goes from the inside receiver to the second receiver right down the seam, and it is there. Tamu just over his fingertips. That should have been 6. And DC let one go there.
I'm running. Here we go. Get set, Chris. Get set.
Gotta hurry. Play clock running down. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Tamu, a dart. In motion, the catch by Chris Rowland, who takes a big hit down at the 13-yard line.
This is just a great job by Rowland of attacking this middle section of the defense. Watch him just kind of knife through. He goes up, bends it up, and then just across the face of the safety. He knows he's going to take a big hit right there, and he has the courage to catch that ball.
19-yard pickup. Tamu the fade, and he faded a little too much, looking for Cornell Powell, trying to hook up for the 2nd time today.
I don't know if that one slipped out of his hand or what. That one looked funky, almost like he was throwing it away. I mean, that was 5 yards out of bounds. This offense is rolling right now. They're getting up and down the field, and then once they're in the red zone, as you can see, 7 touchdowns in their last 7 drives. So they have been very effective punching it in. Once they have an offensive series that gets inside of the red zone, that's where they're at now here on this 2nd and 10 snap.
Trying to keep that momentum going this week and next week before the playoffs. 2nd down and 10, handoff Smith. And not much there for Abram Smith, and now a 3rd down play call from Fred Keiss.
Hey, hold on. Come here. Hold on. Hey, on the double, okay, guys?
Let's go 11. Let's go 11. Spread right. Wide Cleveland. Red, wide Cleveland.
Wide Cleveland, on the double, ready? Let's go.
They better go quick here. Fred Keiss did not give his quarterback a lot of time here. That is a frustrating thing for a quarterback to get a play call that late.
And now movement on the left side. Nobody was organized there.
Well, and not surprised. It starts with the late play call.
Offense, 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
You know, I mean, and listen, I know that you're like nitpicking here, but as a quarterback, that is just a huge pet peeve of mine is the late play, because then you're having to rush everybody up to the line of scrimmage. So many mistakes are made because coaches are not prepared to call plays.
Well, that's the one thing Shannon Harris told us before the game that they had to work on. He said, we want to fine-tune our fundamentals and eliminate the little mistakes, like a 5-yard penalty in that situation.
Yeah, and again, though, like I'll just give the offensive line the benefit of the doubt here. You're trying to rush because the offensive coordinator called the play late.
3rd and 14, Tamu with pressure coming, dancing away, checks it down, incomplete. At the 15-yard line, trying to check it down to his tight end, Briley Moore, and it's 4th and 14. And for the first time since week 5 at Arlington, the DC defenders will attempt a field goal.
Yeah, just never in real good sequence there. Once they got into the red zone, they had that funky kind of threw it away, out of bounds. Then they had the late play call with a false start. You get backed up, and now Matt McCrane on the field. First field goal attempt in a number of weeks here for McCrane.
McCrane's been solid all year, 13 of 16, but has only been practice kicking for the last few weeks until this one. His first field goal attempt and his first make. Week 5, the last time we saw him on the field. He puts 3 on the board and a very normal 9-2 score late in the first quarter. And now Above and Beyond, brought to you by Jersey Mike's. Pick your team in the backyard. A lot of good teams, but only 4 have been picked to play in the playoffs. I'll give you a little synopsis. Michigan, they lead the UFL in scoring, 2nd in yards per game. How about Birmingham? Best scoring defense, total defense in the league. And, of course, the 3-time spring champs, DC. 6-2, they lead the UFL in offensive yards per game and the most sacks on defense. Or how about St. Louis? They lead the league in rushing and in interceptions. Who are you picking as the playoffs begin in 2 weeks?
You know, if we're picking teams, I'm picking that guy first.
Yeah, no kidding. T.O., get him out there.
Oh, man. I mean, I don't want to. Do you think he knew who that was?
I think he had an idea.
Do you think? Okay.
Yeah. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. He probably knew.
Well, maybe. If he did, then he's a better man than I, because that guy for sure would have gotten a bud from me. Hey, bud.
Hey, bud, pal. Across the 25 and down at the 30-yard line is Cyril Grayson, and now the Roughnecks offense and Jalen McClendon back to work.
This team is at their best when they're throwing the football down the field, you know, and they need a couple of things to get going in order for that to happen. One, they've got to be able to run the football and do it decently on first down so they can get a manageable situation on 2nd and 3rd down, and then they've got to hold up in protection. Coverage down the field was great on their first series, and that's why they gave up that sack. But we'll see if they can get some protection here for McClendon on their 2nd series.
Here you go. 180. What's time?
From the 30-yard line, off play action. McClendon over the middle, incomplete. Tried to squeeze that one in at the 44-yard line to Justin Hall. Flag is down.
Number 50, be a 15-yard penalty.
We like that, 5-0?
Yeah. It was incomplete, right? Yeah. Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 50. Defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
It's Derek Roberson with the flag.
Well, watch Roberson as he comes in here. McClendon lets the ball go, and then he's just late and I mean,
Here you go.
it's a big hit. It's borderline, but you're always going to get the benefit of the doubt as a quarterback. And Roberson, who's been one of the better defenders in the league, like I said, he leads all UFL players with his 38 pressures coming into this ball game. And that one was just a little too late.
Here you go. You call this bear?
Second in the league in sacks with
Hey,
5.5.
Hey, go. Hey, opposite.
First down and 10 at the 45 for Houston.
180. What's that?
Lorenzo Lingard, the running back, and he gets the carry. Nice little move, finds some space, breaking tacklers and bowling over defenders all the way down to the 38-yard line of DC.
I tell you, he read this so well because, watch, you're going to get a DC defender. The outside linebacker actually cuts inside of the tight end, which forces him to cut back. Right there. See, there's an unblocked player, so he's got to go back to the right side. Good vision, patience. It's an excellent run right there from Lingard.
17 yards later, another first down for Houston.
Here you go. All right. 180. What's that?
9-2 ball game. McClendon slings this one. A little sidearm toss down the sidelines, and another first down as Cam Sutton moves the chains, and Eric Price, the offensive coordinator, with a first down.
Yeah. Stick F. Lucy. Fixed right close, H motor, 351, right stick, F. Lucy.
Hey, fixed right close. Hey, fixed left close, H motor, 351, Y stick, F. Lucy. Monday, ready? Come on. Yeah. Hey, go ahead. All right, here we go.
Y stick is just a basic out route with the tight end right here.
McClendon over the middle, and that's Justin Hall yanked down, shy of the first down. He was saying he wasn't touched. Officials are going to mark him 2 yards short.
The read is on the left side, but he gets pressure here, which means that he goes to the hot receiver, and that's Hall on the backside. That's really good recognition from McClendon, who's supposed to be front side, left side over there with the Y stick, but he gets pressure off the backside, so he just throws that football where the players were vacating, and he gets a nice completion to Hall.
Here we go.
Second down and 2.
180. What's that?
McClendon with the fake, now the keep, and McClendon slides with a first down. Eric Price with a first down play call coming up for Houston.
Pistol flood right slot. 39 Wanda, kill 39 arc. Pistol flood right slot, 39 Wanda, kill 39 arc.
No. We ain't going. Huh? Oh, no, we not snapping. We letting it run? Hey, what did he call? We don't got to snap it. We don't got to snap it. Did he call anything? Yeah. 39 Wanda. Control. Was it in the money? Easy. They're
going to let this clock run out, clearly. And we've reached the end of the first quarter in Houston with the defenders up 9-2 through 1. Jordan Ta'amu getting things done as Houston got 2 on the board on the conversion. Good first quarter in Houston. The final week of the UFL regular season kicks off on Fox UFL Friday with St. Louis battling DC at 8 p.m. Eastern. Then on Saturday, Houston versus Michigan on ESPN. And next Sunday starts with Arlington, San Antonio on ABC, followed by Birmingham, Memphis right here on Fox. A 9-2 lead for DC to start the second quarter with Joel Klatt, Jenny Taft on the field. Our entire Fox production crew. I'm Kevin Kugler. Total yardage favors DC, score favors DC, a 9-2 lead through one.
DC came out firing as we expected them to, but again, I told you this going into this game, Kev. This Houston offense has been playing really well of late, and we're starting to see that here on this second drive.
On first down and 10, Lingard near the 10-yard line.
They're going up against a DC defense that I would categorize as a boom or bust defense, not bend, don't break. It's the actual opposite of that, boom or bust. Lots of pressure, not great in the red zone. In fact, they're last in terms of giving up touchdowns once they're in the red zone. So this is an area of the field where they've really struggled. And we'll see if they can stop Houston on this series and force them into a field goal opportunity.
All right, here we go.
You saw those numbers, almost 30 points per game allowed over the last 5. 2nd and 8. McClendon, short toss, big hit, jarring it loose from Lingard. That's a stick from DeAndre Baker.
And Baker, remember the former first-round draft pick, Thorpe Award winner at Georgia, came up with a big hit, playing some zone defense down there. Lots of eyes in the backfield on McClendon. So if you're McClendon here on a 3rd and 8, this is almost certainly going to have to be a really tight window throw. So as a quarterback, you get in a long yardage 3rd down situation in the red zone, you've got to anticipate windows as well as you do anywhere on the field. We'll see if he can do it here.
180. What's that?
3rd and 8. Just got the snap. McClendon going to try to run, and there's nowhere to go. Well short of the first down. Brian Abraham able to catch up to him first, and it's 4th down for Houston.
And again, we get that aggressive nature from this defense. You get up the field here, you get a linebacker that is blitzing right up the middle, a good stunt, and they're able to fall off and get to McClendon before he can get to the line to gain. And a rare stop for this DC defense in the red zone. Again, they were last in the UFL when it comes to giving up touchdowns in the red zone, and here they're forcing Houston into a field goal attempt.
From Chris Blewett, who was with the Stallions for a few games last year, was in the USFL with the Maulers in 2023. And Blewett's 28-yard try is good. And with 12:59 to play in the first half, DC's lead is 4. It's 9-5 in Houston on Fox.
Get tonight's game started. The reigning UFL Offensive Player of the Week from Pearl City, Hawaii, DC Defenders quarterback, Jordan Ta'amu.
It's time for Nationals baseball. Play ball. Woo!
Jordan Ta'amu was the special guest on Tuesday for the Washington Nationals AAPI Heritage Night. He's from Hawaii and is of Samoan heritage. He gave the call to play ball, as you heard, and helped the Nats start off the game right. 3 runs in the first inning. They beat the Braves 5-3. They're going to bring Jordan Ta'amu out for every game after that kind of start.
Kind of like a fast start here for this DC offense, you know, right down the field a couple of times.
From the 5-yard line, Mickens looking for space, and he slips on his cut, or rather, Abram Smith slips on his cut. And the journey for Jordan Ta'amu has been one with many stops. As you look on the tote board, where's he been? Texans, Battlehawks, Chiefs, Lions, Chiefs again, Lions again, Commanders, Panthers, and the Tampa Bay Bandits, the DC Defenders, time with the Vikings, then the Defenders the last couple of years. USFL passing leader in 2022, the Offensive Player of the Year in 2023. But both Shannon Harris and Jordan Ta'amu say, look, my game's gone to a different level since that wide and varied path.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think I've seen him now for a few years in this league. I think this is the best football that he's been playing since I can remember.
Nowhere to go for Deion Jackson. And for more on Jordan Ta'amu, we welcome back in Jenny Taft.
Well, it's interesting that you guys talk about that journey, and Joel mentions just the confidence he's playing with. I caught up with Jordan just before the game, and it was fun for me, guys, because I've known him since 2020 when we had the XFL on Fox, and I've been following his story, and there is a difference between arrogance and confidence. He said he was ready for this year. He was ready to lead. He's been intentional about his leadership, and as we've discussed, he wants to win the MVP. He's not shy about saying it, but he's the one leading this offense, and boy, has he made an impact this season.
Well, he's the odds-on favorite, Jenny, to get that MVP award, especially with Bryce Perkins' injury late in the season. Those two were running neck and neck for a while, Joel, but it really feels like Jordan Ta'amu has pulled away in that race.
Yeah, and at this point, you kind of wonder, you know, how much more time they're going to play him as the playoff matchups are already set. But you can see, went to Ole Miss, USFL passing yards in 2020. He was the leader in touchdowns with the Bandits. This is a guy that's played a lot of football. I fully expect him to be in a camp again this fall. And the small delay, we had an injured Roughneck there. Allen is up and on the sideline. But I expect Ta'amu to be in a camp because he is playing well enough to be in a camp. He's got total control of the offense. You can see in his pace of play and the accuracy with which he throws the football.
Another accurate toss there. The catch by Cornell Powell out to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 6. And so a pace now applied by DC before this third down.
Yeah, they're starting to go a little quick, and now they'll go back and huddle up. But what I love about Ta'amu is that he puts stress on the defense. So the defense, it feels like the offense is playing at breakneck pace, you know, once the ball is snapped. And yet, Ta'amu is very unhurried in his play, you know, so you can tell that the game is slow for him mentally. It's what allows him to play on time and on target.
3rd and 6, on time, on target, but just short of the first down. He was counting on Mason Fairchild being able to turn that upfield, and is a yard short of the first.
Time out of the field for a true line measurement.
So we'll get our true line measurement here and see just how close they are to the first down.
I mean, what a play by Sean Preston.
Game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 11:28 and 30 seconds on the play clock, please.
Take a look at our true line measurement, and you can see 16 inches short, and Sean Preston is the one to thank for that from Houston, number 12. Great coverage, and then making the tackle right at the catch
After
point.
review, the runner is short. It'll be 4th down.
Mason Fairchild just didn't have any ability, Kev, to turn that ball upfield. You know, Preston just took his legs away right away. And terrific coverage and a great tackle there in his secondary spot. Now DC's got a decision to make.
I don't want them flying out.
Looks like they've made that decision, and Paxton Brooks comes out onto the field to punt this away. So on their own end of the midfield stripe. DC going to put it on their defense to hold this 9-5 lead. And Houston now with a timeout.
I see.
This balmy afternoon.
There is no
Jordan
charge
Ta'amu.
timeout for Houston. The ball had not been made ready for play. It's 4th down.
So wipe that time off that was called and put it back into Houston's pocket. You see the MVP candidates, and Jordan Ta'amu over 2,000 yards passing with 17 touchdowns. He's rushed for a couple, and really the one area that he's really improved a lot this year is he's taken excellent care of the football.
He really has, and you look at this DC offense, you know, and they've turned the ball over the fewest of any team in the league. In large part due to the decision-making of their quarterback, and that's why he is likely to take home that MVP.
The Houston Roughnecks back to work on offense with Jalen McClendon. 9-5 DC with the lead, but Houston back to work when we return.
Dynamite! Tell him on the field, Joker. Joker, pay attention to me. Momo, make the call. Momo. God dog it. 2 missed tackles. You gotta be you slut. It's bananas.
Today's game is sponsored by T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. And by Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Dynamite! Tell him on the field, Joker. Joker, pay attention to me. Momo, make the call. Momo. God dog it. 2 missed tackles. You gotta be you slut. It's bananas.
That's Blake Williams, Greg's son. Blake's taken over as the DC of DC. 9 years as an NFL assistant. Always fun to listen into the play calls. And the good news is we still have access to Blake. And we're going to listen in during this drive to some of the defensive play calls on this DC side.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
First down and 10.
180.
From the 26, Lorenzo Lingard is the running back. McClendon will throw over the middle, too tall for his intended target. Let's listen in to Blake Williams.
Will the back, 3 sky. Will the back, 3 sky. Will the back, 3 sky.
Here you go. Hey, gun test left. Chicago Lake Signal. Monday, ready? Here we go. 180. What's that?
On 2nd and 10. Hand off, and not much there. Swallowed up on the left side is Lingard.
Joker.
Cheer.
Down, heat, to lurk. Down, heat, to lurk. It's 10 to L. Down, heat, to lurk.
Hey, trips right. H right. 50. Wasway, X and power. Monday, ready?
Stay tight.
Here you go. Oh shit, alert 0. Here you go. 180. What's that?
3rd and 10. McClendon short over the middle and short of the first down. A 3 and out as Kiki Chisholm can't get to the sticks.
I tell you, they've played a lot better today, this DC defense. Again, you referenced it earlier. They've allowed over 30 points in their last 4. It's a boom or bust style of defense, but there they play a little coverage. They did not pressure. You know, Luis Perez last week threw for over 350 against this defense, and it's been a little bit different game plan. And dare I say, a little bit more on the safe side. Not quite as much pressure that we've seen here from Blake Williams. And this defense has played really well so far.
And the second, Houston 3 and out. And now we've got flags. Now it's 4th and 3.
False
Soon to be
start,
4th and 8.
number 96. Offense, 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
So 4th and 8 now, and Houston punting it back to DC. Defenders leading at 9-5. DC's already clinched a playoff spot, just trying to fine-tune everything this week and next before the postseason. And Rivers gets bumped. A flag is down. Rivers, the punter, went down. Looking for a little bit of running room is Mickens, and he stopped short of the 30-yard line. Is it roughing or is it running into?
Yeah, I thought he was actually kind of slung down.
Hold into the kicker, thrown into the kicker.
I think this is going to go against Houston. There was a big hold. Watch it, because the kicker gets contacted, yes, and that's what draws your attention. But watch Howie. See, the DC player gets slung down. So this, I think this should go against Houston.
Yes, tack it on. Go to that. During the kick, holding number 20, kicking team, 10-yard penalty added to the end of the kick. It's 1st down.
You're exactly right, Joel Clapp, the hold. And more yardage for DC to work with here with 8:51 to play in the first half.
Well, now DC is going to have excellent field position here. And Ta'amu back on the field after already playing well here early in this game.
Spread left, 23 locks, squirrel. Spread left, 23 locks, squirrel. Medium.
We welcome those of you who were just watching the Indy 500. Alex Palau with the win, the first Spaniard to win the Indy 500. A 9-5 advantage here alongside Joel Klatt with Jenny Taft on the field, Mike Pereira in our replay center. I'm Kevin Kugler. Good to have you with us for a little UFL football, week 9 of the season. And DC, the playoff-bound Defenders with a 9-5 lead here in the second quarter.
Ready, let go.
From the 38-yard line, the handoff is to Jackson, and Jackson barrels forward for 4 to the 42. Playoff picture is set in the UFL. Birmingham and Michigan will play for the USFL Conference Championship. The XFL Conference will come down to St. Louis and DC.
Man, that nigga's a fan, bro.
Big reason why this DC team is in this position is their quarterback, Jordan Ta'amu, has played so well this year. As we've been talking about, likely the MVP of the league. And this offense has played well so far here in the first quarter and a half, up 9-5. Love to throw the ball. Let's see what Fred Keiss, the offensive coordinator, does here.
A razor. Let's go. Razor. Foot right, razor.
Razor. Here we go. Ready, let go.
Third down, burst up the middle. That's a first down for DC as Deion Jackson moves the chains. Fred Keiss with a first down call.
Spread right, kick. 22.
Timeout for a true line measurement.
They're going to do the measurement just to make sure. Looked like he had it by plenty, at least in live action.
Well, what you get to see here in the UFL right away is a couple of the cool things about this league. One is the
ruling on the field
technology for the measurement, the true line. It is a first down, and we get to hear these play calls. We get to hear the quarterback mic'd up live in the huddle, the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator live calling the plays, mic'd up, and we get to hear it in real time. Just as the players on the field are getting to hear it. It's one of the things that I love most about this league. It makes it so interesting. And trying to think along with these guys out there as they're playing the game that we all love.
On first down and 10, Ta'amu down the sideline. Little confusion there between quarterback and receiver, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
There is no foul for intentional grounding. Number 85 was deemed to be in the area. 2nd down.
Bunch right, zone. Philly red, T flood.
Red, T flood. Texas, bunch right. T flood. Get out.
Jordan Ta'amu, former Ole Miss quarterback, leading DC into the postseason, trying to lead them to their 7th win in 9 games in this 2025 season. Ta'amu on the roll, open man at the 38 is Cornell Powell. It's a first down.
I really like the way that Powell is able to recognize the coverage and then settle against zone. So here's Powell here on the outside, and watch as he just kind of reading the defense, and then he sees that it's zone, so he just kind of settles up back to the quarterback. And as Ta'amu leaves the pocket, now he's got a target. And he's got a release valve, if you will, and it's just an easy pitch and a catch, and it's a first down for DC.
4th catch, 77 yards, and a touchdown already for Powell. On first down, the handoff to Abram Smith, the former Baylor Bear. Picks up 4 up the middle.
Well, what we've seen already today is the mismatch on the outside is there, whether it's Cornell Powell, a guy like Chris Rowland, number 12. These are the guys that have been open most of the day, and they're going to dial something up here as they've crossed the 50. Now they're inside of the 40-yard line. They're going to dial something up here to these wide receivers. Watch out for a shot down the field.
Yeah, go back. Ready, go.
On 2nd down, Ta'amu to the sideline. Good tiptoe, reaching up to get it, and then Mickens got both feet down. 3rd and short coming up for DC.
Hey, come here. Here we go. Hey, on the double. Right left, 72, double under, alert high, on the double, ready. Running back on this side. Here we go.
3rd and 3.
One of these. Ready, to go.
Like a flinch up front, should be a free play for Ta'amu. He'll float it over the middle. Oh my! Chris Rowland went upstairs to get it, got yanked to the turf. The pass is incomplete, but it'll be a first down after the movement up front by Houston.
Offside, number 94. Defense jumped into the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Well, here's the hit on the back end, and I got to credit Leon O'Neal because this is one of those shots where if he goes high with the head, that could be another penalty there tacked on as well, but he just kind of clotheslines his shoulder there. It probably looks worse than it was for Rowland. And then up front, it was Olive Songapolu, number 94, who jumped into the neutral zone, gave Ta'amu the free play, which is why he lofted it right down the middle of the field.
On first down and 10, the toss to the sideline, that's Antonio, and Javon Antonio fumbles the football. At the end of the play, he coughs it up. Leon O'Neal with the recovery, and Houston turns DC away.
Hey, let's go get in the fucking end zone.
Rolling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense. First down, Houston.
It looked like Rashad Williams from Texas Tech was the one over there fighting for that strip. And as Antonio is going to the ground, Williams strips it away. And the man with the hit on the previous play, Leon O'Neal, picks it up and takes it the other direction. Houston with some life here, down 9-5 at home. Well, let's look at one of these rare turnovers for DC. In fact, they've got the fewest amount of turnovers in the league. Tamu makes a great read on the outside. It's an easy completion, but again, Rashad Williams strips that ball away as Antonio was trying to fight for extra yards, and there's Leon O'Neal. And one thing we know, Kev, when you make a play like that, first a hit and then a recovery, you get the turnover. If you're Leon O'Neal, you get to talk with Jenny Taft on the sideline, and that's where he's at.
Joel, appreciate it. Well, I had to check in with Leon. Look, it feels like the defense has been making the difference, and look, he's bringing in his guy. Tell me about this group, about this core, and just how you want to finish this out for this season for this team.
Yeah, just keep on keeping on. Adversity is part of life. People going to talk. People going to have no faith in you. You got to just keep proving them wrong by having faith in God. And so, I mean, that's all I lean on. I had up and downs all through the season for real. We had up and downs all through the season for real. So, I mean, it ain't over. We got a lot of work to do, but he made a big play. I just did what we do at practice. We practice it all the time since we were little boys, pick it up and get gone. But he the one that made the play, so I give all the credit to him and his team, so I love him.
You mentioned the adversity you've been through. Look, I know you're a Houston guy, a lot of family here. What else should we know about you, your journey, your story in this group?
I'm big on God. I'm big on trying to improve. And I'm big on family, you know, unconditional love. So win, lose, or draw, I'm with you, you know, so that's who I am.
Love that, love that. Thanks so much for the time.
God bless you, thank you.
351, Leo.
Leon O'Neal bringing in Rashad Williams, very cool. A couple of guys played their college football in the state of Texas. Williams at Texas Tech, O'Neal at Texas A&M. Really right down the road here from Houston. Huge hit. Oh my goodness, Justin Hall over the middle, and that ball just jarred out of his hands. What a stick.
Yeah, this defense is playing their best football over the last couple of weeks here today. And here McClendon, it looks like he's a little bit late to that inside slant, and Hall takes the big hit. And that is Anderson that is there to jar it loose. They're doing a nice job. Again, this defense, generally speaking, more boom and bust rather than bend, don't break. But today they have not been pressuring quite as much. Let's see if they blitz here on a long third down opportunity.
They show it, but back off, just rush 4. McClendon with pressure anyway, throws incomplete at the 35-yard line. Shane Simon out there on the coverage, and this defender's defense has looked sharp through this first half.
Yeah, they really have, and I'll just take it as a quarterback, this is what's hard to look at when you're on long yardage scenarios. Look at all the vision of the second and third level players. There's just in the backfield, they're waiting for those routes. I would rather see man coverage because then I know I can get a win somewhere. I can find a window to throw the football. I've got a matchup that I can try to exploit. When you see that zone coverage and all those eyes in the backfield, that's tough, in particular in the long third down situation.
From the 15-yard line, Roland trying to find some space, and rolling down near the 25 in the arms of Rashad Berry. Timeout on the field in Houston. DC with the 9-5 lead on this steamy afternoon in H-Town. Next Sunday, the fastest racing on earth hits the streets of the Motor City for the Detroit Grand Prix. The IndyCar season continues next Sunday, 12:30 Eastern on Fox. Alex Below with the win today at the Indy 500. And how about this race? The UFL MVP race. Jordan Ta'amu and Bryce Perkins have been going back and forth. Ta'amu leads the league in passing and passing touchdowns. Perkins' case, he leads the league in yards per attempt and rushing touchdowns. And if you think about head-to-head, does that matter in an MVP race? Well, Bryce Perkins is certainly hoping it does, because Perkins and the Panthers dominated DC in Week 6.
The hard part is that Perkins then, hasn't played the last couple of weeks. He's been banged up, I believe, with an ankle. And so to me, it's Jordan Ta'amu's to lose, and really he's done nothing but accentuate his MVP candidacy here today so far.
On first down and 10, Ta'amu with time finds Powell. 5th time they've connected this afternoon, but a flag down may negate this one.
It was cool watching parts of the Indy 500 here before we came on the air. So proud to have that.
Yeah, ICT 1, number 21.
Race right here on Fox.
Illegal contact, number 21. Defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
Jaquan Shepard called for the illegal contact in the secondary. 109th running of the 500 earlier today is riveting, as you would expect. Pelot, first Spaniard to win the 500, first Indy 500 win, and first oval win.
Philly 46, white clock.
So that was quite the day here on Fox so far.
And now DC with the advantage, wrapping up Week 9 in the UFL on Fox.
Be interesting next week when they go from the oval to the road course through downtown Detroit.
Yeah, we want to take it.
Are you pitching to be an analyst for the
After discussion,
IndyCar
DC
series
has
as
elected
well?
to take 2nd and 3 versus 1st and 10. Therefore, the ICT is declined by rule.
My spring is filled with UFL.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. I mean, you were dropping lots of knowledge there.
It was exciting.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I think it's great. I just had no idea that I was working with such an IndyCar aficionado.
Well,
I learned something every time we're together, Joel.
Play clock operator, please.
I'm a company man.
Play clock to 10 seconds.
You are a man of many talents.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sitting here. Very few talents. It's why I just gab into a microphone now.
On 2nd and 3. Off the play action, Ta'amu with all kinds of time over the right side to find his open man, Briley Moore. A big gain and a first down, taking us to the 2-minute warning. What great protection for Jordan Ta'amu. 25 yards later, it's a first down and DC's on the move. Ta'amu off the play fake. Briley Moore wide open for the grab. 2 minutes to go, first half, and DC marching for points. A 9-5 advantage for the DC Defenders. 2 minutes to go in the first half on this Memorial Day weekend. And coming up, the Progressive Halftime Show. First half stats and analysis, Week 9 highlights. We'll go inside the locker rooms, get you set for the second half. Week 9 wrapping up with DC and Houston. Remember, Houston will have the football to start the second half, but what a second quarter Jordan Ta'amu has had. 7 for 8 for 73 yards in the second quarter. 160 yards on the afternoon, and he's looking for more with more. Riley Moore down to the 39 of Houston.
Now you get the clock running inside of 2 minutes here. It will stop on a first down, or if you get out of bounds, obviously. So the clock inside of 2 minutes mirrors what we would see in college football. So with 3 timeouts in this field position, they really have a lot of time. They can't take their time, if you will. You still got to have a little bit of urgency here, but plenty of time to get this ball down the field and into the end zone.
Urgency, but you don't have to be frantic at this point. 2nd and 6 from the 39. Ta'amu going deep down the left sideline. One-on-one coverage, the jump ball, but out of bounds. Seth Williams with the catch, but he couldn't get the feet down on its 3rd and 6.
I tell you, that's a good battle going on over there with Rashad Williams. And we saw Williams, and he stripped it away from Javon Antonio earlier, and now they go with Seth Williams, number 85, played his college ball at Auburn, 6'2", 210, goes up the ladder, but look at Williams. Rashad Williams does a great job of forcing him out as he's in the air. Terrific coverage right there for Houston.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, to go.
On 3rd and 6. Ta'amu, backside pressure, gets rid of it. A little tall and incomplete. He wanted Cornell Powell once more, but it's 4th and 6, and with 1:08 to play in the second quarter, DC is stymied.
Yeah, and he had him too. And he's going to want this ball back because he gets the coverage that he wants, and you're going to get Powell here on the outside, and he's going to take off, and he gets that. And if that ball is on his chest, now we're moving the sticks, and we've got a chance for points if we're DC. But this ball sails on him. It's too high, and Powell can't bring it in. And now DC is going to be forced to punt. Now Houston's going to have a minute 2, if you will, after this play, where they can try to get the ball down the field and kick a field goal.
Chance to double up for Houston. They'll get the ball to start the second half. 3 timeouts to work with, as well as the fair catch is made at the 11-yard line. So if you joined us late or you were watching the end of the Indy 500, a little recap as to where we are at this point in the game. Jordan Ta'amu connecting on the 44-yard touchdown pass to Cornell Powell. That got DC on the board, but this got Houston on the board. How about the 2-point play taken all the way back to the house by Marvin Moody Jr.? Made it a 6-2 ball game at that point. DC back to the air and marching down the field. The fumble, though, by Antonio, scooped up by Leon O'Neal. And Houston has stymied DC more than once on the Houston side of the midfield stripe. And now McClendon on first down. Up the sideline and out of bounds. Kirk Merritt picks up good first down yardage, 55 seconds and 3 timeouts to work with.
And now we just start thinking about strategy here. Chris Blewett, the kicker, he's kicked from 51 so far this year. It was last week against Michigan. So if you are
350.
Looking at field goal range, you got to get to about the 40-yard line to feel good about it. On the opposite side of the 50, clock is going to stop on plays like that because you move the chains. So with a first down, the clock is going to stop until those chains get reset. All 3 timeouts left, so McClendon, our quarterback here, he can use any part of the field. They can stop it with a timeout or obviously get past the chains to stop the clock as we're getting the ball down the field.
Now the clock running again after the chains get set. First down and 10. McClendon over the middle. Catch is made. Justin Hall breaks free. Clock will stop with another first down at the 48 of Houston.
Boy, good throw and a good adjustment by Hall there over the middle to kind of reach back and get that ball. And now McClendon and Houston are going to take a timeout. And we'll look back at that play because this is a really good read, and the adjustment by Hall was terrific. McClendon has a great read here, but watch Hall. Here's Hall out of the slot, and he's going to get over the linebacker, and that ball is thrown perfectly on time, but just a touch behind Hall, who's able to jump up, stop his momentum, and get back to that left side to catch it. And they move the chains here, and now they really only need, about 15 more yards to feel good about a field goal attempt. And with 2 timeouts and 37 seconds, that's plenty of time.
Hey, come on.
Chris Blewett's career long in college was 56 at Pitt. He hit a 54-yarder for the Pittsburgh Maulers in the USFL in 2023, so he's got the leg to do it. His NFL career long, you saw there, 52.
Really need to get the ball to about the opposite 40. So you're looking at 13 yards right now to feel good about a chance for a field goal.
Hey, alert right, go right. Here you go. 180. What's that?
On first down and 10, low snap. McClendon, a big quarterback, had to go get it, and he's sacked. Flags come in, though. Did they get the face mask in the midst of the sack?
Well, I thought there were face masks on both sides because
Here you go.
Roberson gets his mask grabbed as
Personal
he's
foul,
going for
face
McClendon.
mask, number 79, offense, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Still first down.
Yeah, so watch the left tackle here. You've got Avery Genesee, left guard, number 74, and the tackle, Zach Banner. He grabs the face mask of Roberson, and then Roberson grabs the face mask of McClendon.
I promise he got my face.
Coach has elected to decline the face mask. It's second down.
So they didn't call the Roberson face mask. This could be the usage of a super challenge if you wanted to have a penalty put on. In the UFL, each coach has one super challenge. You can challenge any single play and ask for a penalty to be put on. But in that case, the penalties would offset.
But you would gain the 15 yards. That's exactly
yes.
right, and that might be more important here.
Houston, by the way, is 0 for 5 on super challenges this season.
I think they should use it here.
Houston is challenging that there was a face mask on the quarterback. Previous play is under review.
Okay, so we're going to take a look at this, obviously. And the question's going to be, he's got the face shield on this. The question is, he grabs the edge of the helmet and then does turn it. He does turn it. I mean, is it the biggest face mask? It's not as big as the one that was called on 79, which is a good call there. So we're looking at here as to whether we offset and replay the down. Is it enough? I think it is, because he does grab the edge of the mask, and so therefore we're going to offset these. We're going to offset this, and we're going to replay the down. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After review, there are 2 face mask fouls on both teams. Those will offset first down.
And what Mike Pereira in our Verizon Command Center didn't get a chance to say is that with that successful challenge, now Houston earns a second challenge to have, assuming they have a timeout in this game. So the first time this year they've been successful on the super challenge.
Yeah, and you got to expect that you're going to get some heat from DC. And you saw that blitz start to pick up from Blake Williams. That's what he wants to do. I've said that this is a boom-bust defense. They're going to blitz. I would look for something to get the ball out quickly, a drive route or a screen.
First down, there's that quick pass, and it is a first down to the 37-yard line. Now you're within Chris Blewett's field goal range. Houston's going to use their second timeout here, I believe.
Houston has called their second charge timeout of the half. 30 seconds in length.
So now you've got 29 seconds and 1 timeout. Let's listen in.
What you thinking, EP? I got 1 left. I got 1 timeout left now. I don't want to use it. Until we kick it, I want to score a touchdown. Perfect. Got that. I like it.
Yeah.
Go. Get it to him.
Ball in the middle. 11 personnel.
Got 1 left.
Buzz right, wide peel. Larry, dash right, Z pylon F Flutie.
All right, here you go.
Buzz right, wide peel. Larry, dash right, Z pylon F Flutie.
It's 11,
hey, Buzz right, no peel. Buzz right, Larry, dash right, pylon Flutie. Monday, ready? Yeah, no peel. Yeah. Hey, hop it.
First down and 10. Jalen McClendon outstanding on this drive.
Just can't take a sack here because you are just kind of at the edge of range here. And here they come.
Pressure coming, McClendon on the roll, away from the pressure, down the sideline, got a man open, it's Justin Hall, and Hall diving out of bounds.
Let him off.
Great play all the way around by Hall.
Now, it depends on whether his momentum was going backwards. If they were progress stopped and then got pushed back out of bounds, then this clock will roll when the chains are set.
327.
Houston's assuming it will. They're up to the line quickly.
Here we go. 180. What's time?
No clock movement, though. McClendon with pressure again. Chugging to the sideline. McClendon with positive yardage and out of bounds at the 14. Still 16 seconds and one timeout to work with for Houston.
And that's plenty time for 2 shots into the end zone.
Escapes. Let's go. Empty right, 50 Delta go escapes.
Empty right.
Escapes.
Hey, Delta.
You gotta throw it in the end zone.
Delta.
Take a shot.
Come on, 50,
or
50.
throw it away. We got the field goal.
Here we go. 180. What's time?
2nd and 6. McClendon over the middle, deflected and almost intercepted. Oh, Micah Baskerville nearly had the pick in the end zone.
Boy, trying to fit this ball in right over this slot here, and the linebacker is right in the throwing zone, and they are so lucky, Houston is, that ball didn't get picked off by Micah Baskerville.
Hey, Andy, tear.
Oh my goodness, it was right in his hands.
Hey, Kiki.
You cannot force the football if you're Jalen McClendon here.
Indy.
3rd and 6.
Here you go. 180. What's time?
McClendon looking end zone. Oh, touchdown Houston! Zipped it in to Kiki Chisholm.
Let's go! I got you. I told you I got you. Good shit, boy. Yes, sir. I got you. I told you. I told you I fucking got you. I told you. Yeah. Y'all know who that motherfucker is? You know who that boy is? Y'all know who that boy is? Hey, hold on. Come on.
Well, they just took advantage of that backside linebacker, Shane Simon. He turned towards the right side of the offense, and then with the arm strength, McClendon just threw a rifle ball to Chisholm for that touchdown.
No.
1 for 1. They're 3 for 9 on 1-point tries this year. And a flag is down. And
offense, 5-yard penalty. Retry for 1 point.
That's mine.
Here we go. They're going to jump this way.
I got you.
I don't want to fuck.
Nah, hey, just tell me clock.
Then every time, I got you.
Same?
Even with the move back to the 8-yard line, still a 1-point try. Trying to cap an 89-yard scoring drive, the longest of the season for the Roughnecks.
Here you go, come on. Here we go. 180. What's time?
McClendon, that's just thrown away. Nobody open, nowhere to go, but a flag is down.
Ineligible player downfield, number 79. Offense, penalties decline. Extra point is no good.
Extra point no good, but the touchdown is good right before halftime, Joel Klatt.
Yeah, let's go back and check this out. So Shane Simon is number 33. He's the linebacker on the left side. Watch his eyes. They're going to go over, and he's going to move all the way to the middle of the field, and McClendon just stays on that left side and throws that ball to Chisholm right there where the linebacker had vacated. And that's really an easy read for McClendon, but a beautiful job of fitting that ball in there. You can see the arm strength. That's the talent that the McClendon brings, is the arm strength, that tight window throw. And Houston, who defensively, they gave up a lot of yards in that first half. DC almost 6.5 yards per play, and yet they were able to get the stops when necessary to hold them to 9 points, and then a beautiful 2-minute series for McClendon and that offense. 8 plays, 89 yards in only 54 seconds, capped off by that 14-yard touchdown to Kiki Chisholm. And it looks like, pending what happens on this kickoff, that they'll go into half with the lead. And as you mentioned at the start of the series, Kev, they'll get the ball to start the second half.
Top teams have separated themselves, and the UFL playoff field is set. We've got the XFL Conference Championship game Sunday, June 8th, between the DC Defenders, St. Louis Battlehawks, 6 p.m. Eastern on Fox. Joel Klatt will be there with our man Kurt Menefee, Devin Gardner, all on site to bring you all the action. June 8th, this DC team and the St. Louis Battlehawks in Week 3. DC defeated St. Louis 27-15. Jordan Ta'amu with 243 yards and 3 touchdowns. And now Ta'amu will take the knee and get us to halftime here in Houston. And the Houston Roughnecks, a very impressive drive to cap the first half. They'll get the second half kickoff, and they lead it 11-9 at the break. And Jenny Taft is on the field with Houston head coach Curtis Johnson.
Well, Coach, it's got to be nice to go into the half coming off the best your offense has really looked all day. What went into that, and how do you want to build on that momentum in the second?
Well, I thought the quarterback did an outstanding job on this drive. We had a couple snafus earlier, but, man, he came down, he put the ball where we needed to go, threw it to the playmakers, and they made plays.
You mentioned this week, before this game, it was all about finishing, ending your season on your note. How do you want to see this group finish it and continue it in the second?
Look, the second half, man, I want to come out, score a touchdown, and continue to score. I want the defense to stop them, and, man, I want to win this game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Halfway to winning this game with an 11-9 halftime lead. And it's time for today's big move, brought to you by Pods. And a big move on special teams. Marvin Moody Jr. making moves and showing off the speed. A 2-point try that goes the other way. Marvin Moody Jr. taking it one end to the other on this hot day in Houston to put the first 2 on the board for Houston. And that's the difference right now in this game. An 11-9 advantage for Houston at the end of the first half. Coming up next, our progressive halftime show. DC and Houston locked up in a good one here on Fox.
Throw it to ZR, it's man-to-man. They had no leverage on Marion. I mean, just look at it. Watch the picture. Look at the picture. This kid is driving me crazy. What you got? What you got? What you got? You want the same? We want something else, right? God, come on, young kid. Get him out the huddle. Yeah, but you know what? You understand how to run this loosey though. You can get pissed if you want to. You make him throw it to me one hand.
You talking about nothing? Oh, we already talked about it. What you want to talk about tomorrow?
I'm just telling you.
I got you. My fault.
God.
Ain't no way we talking about that. I thought we passed that. What is he waiting on? What is he waiting on? Stop talking to me.
I love the fire.
Stop talking to me.
What do you mean stop talking?
Just go sit down. Go sit down. Go watch film.
Welcome back to Houston. Today's UFL halftime is sponsored by Progressive. Houston with an 11-9 lead, replenishing those fluids on this hot day in the locker room. Let's take a look at some highlights around the UFL this weekend. It started Friday night in St. Louis, late second quarter. Battlehawks quarterback Max Duggan finds Frank Darby, who takes it into the end zone for the 16-yard touchdown. St. Louis up 21-7, and the red-hot Battlehawks would not let up. Fourth quarter, up by 11. Brandon Silver's now in a quarterback. He throws to a wide-open Hakeem Butler, takes it all the way for the 22-yard score. Battlehawks win their 5th straight game, 39-13. Saturday, Arlington and Memphis tied at 12 in the third quarter. Luis Perez goes deep. Tyler Vaughn hauls it in and flips into the end zone for the 41-yard touchdown. Renegades with the 18-12 lead. We move ahead to the fourth quarter where Luis Perez back up top, this time to Deontay Burnett. 24-yard score. The Renegades with a 30-12 win over Memphis. Also Saturday, Michigan and Birmingham. A preview of the USFL Conference Championship game, fourth quarter. Stallions down 22-20. Jamar Smith connects with Deion Kane, breaking tackles for the 19-yard touchdown. Birmingham up 4 with 10 seconds left. 4th and goal for Michigan. Danny Etling over the middle, but Shaim Carter breaks up the pass. Panthers turn it over on downs. Stallions hold on and get the win, 26-22. A crazy week 9 in the UFL. Second half of DC and Houston coming up on Fox.
Today's UFL on Fox Halftime is presented by Progressive. Welcome back to Houston. And we are in the middle of a good battle here. Houston up 11-9 over DC. And let's see how we got here in this first half. The opening series, DC went right down the field. And the likely MVP of the league, Jordan Ta'amu, found on the outside Cornell Powell, who took it the rest of the way, 44 yards for a score. But on the ensuing two-point try, Marvin Moody stepped in front of the pass, and he would go the other direction. A lot of effort for 2 points, but he got 2 points nonetheless, as there were a couple of guys who were trying to chase him down, but he was able to get it in the end zone. And then the defense for for Houston really went to work. Leon O'Neal, nice fumble recovery right there as DC was driving to score. And then Jalen McClendon and the offense finally got going here late in the half. A beautiful 8-play drive with about a minute left to go in the first half, and they were able to put it in the end zone. And now we've got what is a really good game. We saw the offense for DC really dominant in the first half, but didn't put the points on the board after some of those series. They've got 201 total yards, and they're dominating in time of possession. They're down by 2. Houston gets the ball when we come back to H-Town. They're up 11-9.
it to ZR, it's man-to-man. They had no leverage on Mary. I mean, just look at it. Watch the picture. Look at the picture. This kid is driving me crazy. What you got? What you got? What you got? You want the same? We want something else, right? God, come on, young kid. Get him out the huddle. Throw it to ZR, it's man-to-man. They had no leverage on Mary. I mean, just look at it. Watch the picture. Look at the picture. This kid is driving me crazy. What you got? What you got? What you got? You want the same? We want something else, right? God, come on, young kid. Get him out the huddle.
Well, how about a couple of nice throws from Jalen McClendon, right? Maybe his coach is going to be excited about what happened on that last series, and I anticipate that he is excited. Beautiful move outside of the pocket, and that one he found really his most reliable wide receiver, Justin Hall. The touchdown pass was really well done. McClendon right on that left side, the Kiki Chisholm, and now that is 3 straight games that Chisholm has caught a touchdown for this Houston team. And yeah, I get it. Like it probably wasn't great offensively up until that drive, but think about what the defense for Houston was able to do in the second quarter. They held DC to no scores on any of those 4 second quarter possessions and kept it close for their offense that finally got a rhythm in that 2-minute situation. And I can tell you this right now as a quarterback, sometimes you can struggle a little bit, and in a 2-minute setting, you find a rhythm, and in particular, you want that ball to start the second half right away, and that's exactly what Houston has. I bet you that they come out here and continue to play well after that second quarter, and more specifically, that last 2-minute drive.
Well, that last drive saw their only third down conversion of the game. It was the 14-yard touchdown to end the half. Jenny Taft is on the field with DC Defenders interim head coach Shannon Harris.
Well, Coach, appreciate you stopping. Look, I just want a quick thought on what was addressed at the half, what you want to see in the second from your guys.
Yeah, we just want to see these guys, finish what we've started, come out the second half with a lot of energy. Don't let this heat get to us and dictate how we play. But we just got to come out here and play our brand of football and finish it this second half.
What is the plan with Jordan Ta'amu? Obviously, you guys are into the playoffs, but how much will we see your QB in the second?
Yeah, the second half we're going to start with Michael, and he'll take the rest of the game, and then be backed up by Spencer as well. So we're going to play it that way the rest of the half.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Mike DeLillo is who he speaks of, the Austin Peay product, who's going to get his first lengthy action as a professional quarterback coming up in this second half. So Jordan Ta'amu's day sounds like it is done, Joel. 14 of 22, 164 yards and a touchdown.
I think the only frustrating part after starting out so well offensively is that they hit the skids there in the second quarter and didn't score on any of those possessions, and it really wasn't Ta'amu's fault. you know, they got stopped and turned the football over a couple of times. And I thought the defense for Houston played well. And now Houston gets the ball to start this second half. But again, you think about what worked for that Houston offense late in that half, and that was taking advantage of the aggressive play calls from Blake Williams, the defensive coordinator for DC. I wonder if Blake goes back to playing a little bit more conservative.
Cyril Grayson with some speed. Grayson just out of bounds. On the angle he had trying to step over the diving kicker, and he's just out of bounds. Matt McCrane will get credit for a tackle.
I saw this all night on Friday. Great returns right there. You make one guy miss in this UFL-style kickoff, which is the best kickoff in football, by the way. The way that the UFL does it is better than any other league as far as the kickoff goes, and it retains the excitement of what we just saw. A solid return here across the 50, setting up this offense that already had a good rhythm stemming from that 2-minute series.
Spot the football at the 47 of DC, and Jalen McClendon going to work once more with an empty backfield on first down. McClendon flushed, he will run, and he slides down at the 43-yard line.
Hey, NASCAR, trade left, NASCAR, trade left.
First half offensive leaders, Justin Hall, 5 catches for 52 yards. He led the league coming into week 9 in catches.
Eagle Lake. Yeah, you right here. Hit right. Go. 180, right side.
Oh, McClendon looked like White went one way, and McClendon expected him to go the other way, Joel.
You know what I call that?
NASCAR. Yes.
Making chicken salad.
No.
Because nothing was going right there. McClendon turns the wrong way. You can tell that because the offensive line is all blocking this way and the running back is coming this way. Yeah. McClendon's the only one looking the opposite direction, but you got to be an eraser if you're a quarterback. Everyone making mistakes, make sure it's still a positive play. He just knifes forward and ends up getting the first down.
Injured defender, there's a timeout on the field in Houston.
Hey. Come on. All right, hold on. All right, look. Hey. We on the side. Yeah, I mean, we already. $34, my butt to the hole. Yeah, my butt to the hole right there. I'm going right there. Yeah. Let me know if he kept tonight. Yeah. But that can be. Yeah, but you got to say your niggas to start too. Say your niggas to start too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but still though. Yeah, but still. That's why I threw it to you, because I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying?
Today's game flow brought to you by Progressive. The injured defender was a defender for DC that you could ill afford to lose going into the playoffs, Derek Roberson. He did get up and make his way to the sidelines without assistance. Hopefully that means he'll be out there very soon. Third down and 1 for Houston. Just underway in this third quarter, a 2-point lead for Houston. And on 3rd and 1, swing pass, nice catch by Justin Hall to get the first down. That was low and well in front of him, and he was able to pull it in and move the chains.
Well, listen, in order to do something like this, you've got to trust the guys on the outside to get these blocks. Check out the blocks on the outside. This is great work by Butler and Kiki Chisholm. They're able to lock up the defenders. You can't do that. Hall has got to trust that he's not going to get blown up as he's sliding over to the right with his head in the backfield.
On first down, Cam Sutton with the catch.
Hey, fix up close. Fix up close.
His second catch of the day, just his 3rd of the season.
Hey, Hog River. Hog River. You going down to my left. Yeah, here we go. 180, watch out!
Motion across. Toss to that motion man Hall. And Hall with his 7th catch, but short of the first down.
Hip, gun tray left open. 53H slither, alert F Hank.
Tray left open.
Hip, gun tray left open. 53H slither, alert F Hank.
Alert to it. Go, I got you. Hey, slither, 53. 53 slither. 53 slither. 53 slither. Hey, we're good. Here you go. 180. Watch out.
DC showing pressure on 3rd and 3. Here it comes. McClendon. Out it goes to the backfield, and Merritt, who will slither for a first down to the 15-yard line.
I mean, this is a great read by McClendon because, look, he's going to get a fake blitz from this linebacker, and this linebacker blitzes, but both of those guys would have had to have the running back out of the backfield. So as soon as they do not go with the running back, Merritt is wide open. McClendon finds him on what becomes a hot route, and it's an outlet for an easy first down.
Now it's a Quandre White in the backfield. White with the carry. Tries the left side, ran into his own blocker, and is down at the 10-yard line. Just listen in on 2nd down. Eric Price with the call.
Why did they stop the clock? We're going to go pistol fix left close.
Hey, pistol fix up close.
34 Hawk.
Pistol fix up close. F boo.
Hawk River.
Hey, Hog River. Hog River. Hey, F boo. You got a boo. Hog River. You going to the left. You heard me? Here we go. 180. Watch out.
2nd and 6. The fake. Clendon awkwardly goes down. Loss on the play. Good penetration from Andre Mintz.
Hey, I got you.
Yeah, 11's fine.
Hey, here you go. Hey, Sin City.
52 Sin City.
Sin City. 52. Hey, let's go. Here we go. Hey, go left. Go to 2. Here you go.
They've converted their last 3 third downs after an 0-for-4 start. McClendon jumps it over the middle on the cross. It's Chisholm. Reverses his field. Chisholm with the touchdown. 2nd of the day for Kiki Chisholm, and Houston expands the lead to 8.
What a great adjustment by Kiki Chisholm. You know, as he's working across the field, looks like they're in man coverage. They get stuck, but right here, a cutback, and you got 3 DC defenders. They're all looking at each other with their arms out. I don't know if someone told them, like, hey, you know, you guys are defenders. You're supposed to tackle. Nope. Chisholm in for a touchdown on a little cutback to the left.
Hey, come on. Hey,
both touchdowns for Chisholm have been on 3rd down plays. Going for 1 here.
He's been on fire in the last few weeks. Now 4 touchdowns on the season.
180. What's that?
The try for 1 and short. Lingard can't break the plane of the goal line to add a point, but Kiki Chisholm added 6 more from Jalen McClendon. An outstanding start Chisholm for 6, and Houston Surprise in DC, up 17-9. Today's game is sponsored by Allstate. You're in good hands. And by Dr. Pepper. Try new Dr. Pepper Blackberry and Dr. Pepper Blackberry Zero Sugar today. We talked earlier about Jordan Ta'amu and Jalen McClendon, teammates a year ago. And with the day done for Jordan Ta'amu, Joel Klatt, you've got to give the nod to Jalen McClendon in this battle between two former teammates.
Yeah, I mean, these last two drives specifically, he's 11 of 12 for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns in his last 2 drives, one right before the half in that 2-minute scenario, and then that opening series of this second half. He's been terrific, and Jordan Ta'amu is going to be done, as Coach told us. So Shannon Harris is going to go with Mike DeLillo the rest of the way. So Ta'amu's day is over, and DC is going to now have to come back from this 8-point deficit. Hello.
And a big stick at the 26-yard line. Abram Smith ran into a brick wall. Markel Roby with the hit.
I tell you, Houston has got all the energy, the urgency. It feels like
23 lock X glance. Monday, ready?
It feels like DC is just kind of going through the motions right now. And very different from what we saw from St. Louis on Friday night. They were in the same situation. They know they're in the playoffs. They were playing their backup quarterback in the second half, and yet they still had urgency. They were executing. But that last defensive series for DC was really poor. And then the special teams, I would say, is the same right there.
Handoff up the middle. Abram Smith gets a couple. Let's go down to our Hall of Famer, who is with the Pro Football Hall of Famer.
Well, thank you so much, Kevin. It's hard to miss this face. Tio, great to see you, first of all. And I know you have a connection with someone special on the DC team, so if you could just explain that story and who you're supporting today.
Yeah, Javon Antonio. So I got a chance to meet with him and spend a lot of time with him at the University of Colorado. And obviously he's getting his chance and opportunity right here to get to the next level. Not the path that he wanted, but I told him just keep fighting, just keep working hard, and just put the film and put everything on tape, and he'll get where he needs to be.
Look, you have played at the highest of levels, so much success playing this game. How impressed are you with this league and the opportunity it's giving so many of these guys for another shot?
Well, I think you said it yourself, the opportunity that these guys are getting. They just got to take it one day at a time. Don't take it for granted to be where they are. Give themselves the best opportunity just by going out here just making plays. This is where it starts. The more you can make plays and make SportsCenter or whatever it may be, social media, to get your name out there. And then just the UFL in a whole. I think all these guys, like I said, are taking advantage and should be taking advantage of the opportunity that it's providing.
It was so fun for me to see you so often on the Colorado sidelines. How much do you enjoy this, the mentoring side of what you're doing now with the game?
It's good. I mean, especially for guys that want my help. Again, I offer it. Again, like I said, some guys, they feel and they see what I've accomplished over the course of my career. And for me, it's just giving back. I don't get paid to do it. I'm just thankful for the opportunity that I've had to be where I am and just share some of the knowledge and the wisdom that I have for some of these guys to get where I've been.
Well, it's so nice to catch up with you. And obviously he's committed, guys, because the heat is no joke. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hot out here. I can only imagine what it's like there on the football field. But again, like I said, I'm just happy to just see Antonio get an opportunity. Obviously, the defenders giving him the opportunity at that. And like I said, it's a process. Again, for all these guys, it's not where they want to be, but obviously just keep chipping away and just keep making plays.
Thank you so much. Great to see you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Guys.
Oh, Jenny, great stuff. And Joel, if I'm a wide receiver and T.O. says I'm willing to offer you my advice, I think I'm going to take that advice.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Get your ass in the goddamn post.
Second and 5 to the sideline. Seth Williams with the catch, his second of the afternoon. And a first down as Mike DeLillo continues to march DC down the field.
You know who else does that is Kurt Warner. He offers that to guys a lot. And and I know T.O. does as well, and that's invaluable. But you'd be shocked at how many guys don't take that offer and don't call those guys and don't ask their advice. And so credit to Javon Antonio for not being too prideful and seeking the advice of one of the best to do it in the history of this game.
Well, if you can't take advice from a Hall of Fame wide receiver on to how to play the position, I don't know what to tell you, Jenny Taft. He's certainly a great resource.
Well, and it's such a great add to the story, guys, because I asked Javon Antonio about his connection with T.O., and he said, when I sat down with Coach Prime, and I know, Joel, you are so close with Coach Prime as well. We've been around him a lot with the college game, and he said, who's your favorite guy? Who's your favorite player? He said, well, it's T.O. He goes, all right, let me call him. Within a minute, he's on the phone. They have been together, mentoring him throughout all these years. It really is special, and it speaks to what T.O. is doing, just furthering the game and mentoring.
That's a great call. And by the way, somewhere in Colorado, they just clipped off that report from Ginny, and that's going to go out to all the recruits.
Oh, it's already been sent out.
Well done, Ginny. Well done.
Well, it's true, though, right? We're
true.
sitting down with Coach Prime, and Joel and I, we've seen it firsthand. I mean, his connections, the way so many players respect Coach Prime and what he's done with that program. I mean, we could go on about it, Joel, but it has been special to see, and you're seeing it firsthand here.
Yep.
Ready?
It's a great point.
Third down and 3. Quick screen for Roland, who took a big hit while we were talking with T.O. Got up and went to the sideline for a moment. He's fine, and he's got the first down.
You know what I see from both of these teams in the last couple of series? Really unselfish play from the wide receivers. Right there, Cornell Powell was the one, number 14, blocking in front of Chris Rowland. And you saw Antonio running off his man defender in what you would call a brotherhood route. You saw that on the last side for Houston. And these are the things that I'm sure a T.O. would be talking to these guys. It's not just about the catches you make, but it's also the way you play when you don't have the ball in your hands.
Oh, DeLillo absolutely got smoked as he threw that football.
I can't do it, brother. I promise to make you right. That was fucking that second and a half. The second and a half, brother.
Here's the blitz over from the left side of the offense, and there's nobody there, and he takes a second hitch step. Can't do that. And that ball is basically just thrown away as Roland was double covered. Safety Markel Roby coming over the top.
Fat 58. Go all the way out there.
First
Nick, all the way out there.
incompletion for DeLillo after starting 4 for 4.
Yeah, good series for DeLillo here in his opening series. He's done a nice job so far.
Ready?
Second and 10 from the 25. Wanted to set it up as Mickens came back to get it, and then that double clutch threw off the timing, and it's third down.
I bet he just bailed on the snap. I know. I wasn't expecting to come that far in. Pony.
Talking with Shannon Harris, he got a good chunk of the reps this week, more than usual. Usually it's Jordan Tamu who gets all of the game reps. DeLillo got a lot of practice reps to be ready for this opportunity today.
Just stay there. Hey, you got it. Here we go. Yellow, yellow. Ready, ready. See, go.
And a timeout used by DC with that play clock winding down.
Take it. Okay. DC has called their first charge timeout of the half. 30 seconds in lane.
Let's listen in as Mike DeLillo goes over to talk with Jordan Ta'amu and others.
Yeah, I gave him some.
If we go that same play, you can give me something more out.
Well, you got to come into my progression.
Okay.
On that one, you got to come into my progression.
Hey, pony it up tight.
Yeah. Now you want corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pony it up tight. Red, Z under, X corner. Tight. So you got to drive.
Just be an athlete. We'll make the right read.
Say less.
Hey, let me go get it. Harris.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Jump into that huddle.
He'll get the under.
You know, we talked a lot about Anthony Beck and Skip Holtz this year in the UFL, and rightly so.
Nike.
But how about the job Shannon Harris has done? Named interim head coach the week before the season started. He's done an excellent job this year. I would say candidate for coach of the year, there's no doubt. Third season with DC. He's been quarterback coach in the previous couple of years. He was the offense coordinator at Tennessee State, his alma mater, where he was a quarterback himself. But big credit to him on this year that they've been having. 3rd and 10, floating it for the end zone. The pass incomplete. Powell well covered across the goal line, and it's 4th and 10. And there's an injured defender still down after the play.
I should take 5 on that.
Abram Smith, the running back, still down on the turf. He was in pass protection out of the backfield, and he's going to step up. Here he is right here, and he's going to step up and make a block. But watch then from his left, the rush gets kind of collapsed back into his left leg right there, and he goes down. So let's hope that that's not as serious as it looks like it could be. Abram Smith played his college ball at Baylor. He's 26 years old. 3rd year here with DC. We'll see if he's okay when we come back.
I'm coming. Number 98, number 92, and number 74 have all checked in as eligible.
Saturday night, the stage is set. The Yankees face the Dodgers in a World Series rematch, or it's the Twins and Mariners. Baseball night in America, Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Check local listings for the game in your area, only on Fox. Abram Smith able to get up and make his way to the sideline without assistance. Good to see. for a guy who missed all of last year with a torn ACL. So you had that thought creep into your head when you saw him go down, but it looked like he was okay as he left the field. Now 4th and 10, and on comes Matt McCrane to try to get DC back on the board with a 43-yard field goal try. Good snap and hold. McCrane's kick drifting, and it is no good, wide to the left. Just his 4th miss of the season, and it remains a 17-9 ball game. 4:37 to go in the third as we check in downstairs with Jenny Taft.
Well, I feel a little bad telling a story about Matt McCrane after a miss, but it might be a reason why. Guys, he's had a bit of a tough day. He and receiver Chris Rowland were actually stuck in an elevator before the game. Honestly, it's one of my biggest fears, right? So McCrane told me that he actually used his kicking sticks to force open the doors of the elevator. They didn't have electricity. Rowland said he felt like he was in a horror film. It was about 10 minutes, but that's kind of dramatic, guys. So keep that in mind, what they had to deal with. But they weren't late. They were that early. They still got there on time.
Here you go.
As someone who has experienced that, it's absolutely awful. I feel their pain. Jalen McClendon floats it down the sideline and looking for room to run. Plenty of room for Justin Hall, and Hall tripped up as he gets near the 20-yard line.
I love the way that Justin Hall gets off the line of scrimmage. Watch, so he's in a jam technique. Look at him get his hands on the defender, gets himself some separation, and immediately right down the field in what I would call kind of a wheel route from the inside position. McClendon saw it right away. They get the coverage that they want. Accurate ball, and then Hall does the work down the field. This offense certainly clicking here in the second half, and it's exactly what we were talking about, Kev. They get rhythm in that 2-minute series before the half, and they've established it right through the second half here.
Boy, unfortunate for DC that pass was tipped at the line because Cyril Grayson was wide open and on his way in for a touchdown, but Shane Simon got a hand on it to bat it away.
You know, it was there. If that ball is not tipped, it is there. He's going to have an opportunity for a really big completion because of where the linebacker had fallen off to, but Simon was able to get back into that throwing lane and get his hand on the football. And you're right, once the ball is tipped, then it becomes fortunate that it doesn't go the opposite direction.
Second down and 10. Motion across from Hall. Hand off up the middle and a gaping hole. Lingard inside the 5 and down at the 4. First and goal, Houston.
This Houston team looking for their 3rd straight touchdown drive, and this one, they're just going right downhill right here. A great job by the offensive line. Good movement up front. Jack Kramer, the center, number 65, does a great job getting up to the second level. There he gets a block on the safety. That was Keandre Thomas, number 24.
Right, let's go.
Now their 1st and goal inside the 5.
Here we go.
18-yard pickup for Lingard. And on 1st and goal, Lingard again spins, touchdown, Houston. Lingard's first rushing touchdown of the year.
Let's go! Yeah! Hell yeah! I told you I'll leave you when I'm...
Tell you what, we've seen now a couple of series where it looks like the DC defenders want nothing to do with defending. You know, I mean, just no one wrapping up, just shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle, and Lingard just walks into the end zone. Good physical run, there's no doubt. Last week got a season high, 7 carries, season high 33 yards. And paying it off here again today. He's already got 40 yards. That's his high on the year, 8 a pop, Kev.
Going for 1, they're 0 for 2 on 1-point tries today.
180! What's time?
McClendon, with time, gonna step up, floats it into the end zone. It is caught. Emmanuel Butler, tack on 1.
I know you like that too.
Houston rolling, Joel Klatt.
McClendon is feeling it, finding his wide receivers wide open. Lingard physical run for the touchdown. Now McClendon up in the pocket, and he's able to just flip it over the top. Butler for the conversion.
Yeah, but you know what? You understand how to run this loosey though. You can get pissed if you want to. You make him throw it to me. Run at.
You talking about nothing? Oh, we already talked about it. What you want to talk about tomorrow?
I'm just telling you.
I got you. My fault.
God.
Ain't no way we talking about that. I thought we were past that. What is he waiting on? What is he waiting on? Stop talking to me.
I love the fire.
Stop talking to me.
What do you mean stop talking?
Just go sit down. Go sit down. Go watch film.
Jalen McClendon, he's been on fire in this second half. He's now 17 of 23. It started with that 2-minute series. Watch Simon, the linebacker. He goes over to the middle of the field. McClendon, perfect read. He exploits that space on the field. He gets that one to Chisholm, comes back in the next series. Chisholm again, nice little over route. DC just tackling optional on that play. Chisholm in for a touchdown. But I got to tell you, this Roughnecks team, this offense, I've been talking about this. Kevin, the first 4 games, they averaged 12 points per game. McClendon came in as their quarterback. Remember, he played with DC last year. Now he comes in. He was originally the backup. Now he gets in the lineup. And then their last 4, they've been scoring 22, almost 23 points per game. They're already to the 24. It's just kind of a what could have been with this Houston team. They won 3 out of 4 in the middle part of the year and then lost a couple of tough ones over the last few weeks. And they had gotten themselves right back into the playoff mix, and then they lost that game to Birmingham and Michigan, and it kind of knocked them out and deflated their sails.
Let's go downstairs to Jenny Taft.
I figured it was important to hear from Jalen. 3 straight touchdown drives. Jalen, what has gone into just the offense and the way you guys have put it together?
I think just everybody just staying together, just keep doing what we game plan doing. They coming out playing the defense we expect them to play. They're gonna play man and little man pretty much all game. So just going and taking advantage of the matchups and doing what we do.
I know you have some familiarity with the guys you're going up against. Got to feel a little bit good to be in the lead right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about being in the lead. I want to just keep executing and keep playing. Like we seen a few weeks ago what happened. We was up big, so we just want to keep playing the ball we know we're capable of.
Thanks for the time.
Yep.
He's played well. Jalen McClendon, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, a quarterback rating of 128.9 right now.
You guys both over here.
Mike Palolo taking over in the second half per the plan for DC already in the playoffs. You have to walk that fine line, Joel, between how much do you rest your starters versus keeping them fresh and ready to go and sharp for the playoffs.
Yeah, there's no doubt. That's tough because it can go one of 2 ways, you know. Like I said, Friday night with St. Louis, they played great, even without some of their starters in. And yet,
illegal shift, number 12 and number 3 were both moving at the snap. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
It has not been that way with DC. You know, DC defensively, they had not been playing well coming into this game. We've touched on that.
I think so too.
They were 7th in the league in terms of scoring defense, 6th in the UFL out of 8 in total defense. The only thing that they were really excelling at is the fact that they were getting some takeaways, sacks, and tackles for loss. It was kind of boom or bust style of defense. Well, it's gone bust here today. And then now offensively, it's gotten a little bit sloppy as Jordan Ta'amu has not been in this second half.
Ready?
Final minute and change of the third quarter. DeLillo with pressure. He can move, gets out of the pocket, throws incomplete.
He was in Houston, what, the penalty or what? They had us in Texas too. He just had us in Texas. We're 10.
You're good. 11. Hey, Texas left, Z-Jet, Philly yellow, Y climb, Monday, ready? Get set!
This guy here don't come.
Gonna have to hurry, play clock under 5.
Ready, set, go!
Roland in motion. Play action, pressure up the middle, the check down to Roland on the sideline. Not gonna have enough room to get that first down, stopped about 4 yards short.
Good job rallying up by that Houston defense. Look at all those Roughnecks that were able to get up and make the stop, force the punt.
Hey, y'all. Good.
It should take us to the end of quarter number 3 in Houston. A quarter dominated by the home team, outscoring DC in the quarter 13-0. 22 straight points scored by Houston to take control of this one through 3. Roughnecks with a 24-9 lead over the DC Defenders. Fourth quarter to come on Fox. Take a look at the UFL Championship odds. This was when the season started. Birmingham the favorite, Houston bringing up the rear, but now we're down to the final 4 spots, and right now Michigan has vaulted into that top spot. St. Louis, Birmingham, and DC, and there's your playoff field. The USFL Conference Championship between Michigan and Birmingham, the XFL Conference Championship on Fox, St. Louis and DC with the championship game at the Dome at America Center in St. Louis on June 14th.
I've seen each of those teams, and if I had to lay money on it, I would do it with St. Louis. They're the deepest, they're the best at the line of scrimmage, they're the healthiest at quarterback position.
Punt will die inside the 14-yard line, and that's going to give that defense an opportunity once more for DC, and they have really been struggling. Last 5 games, almost 30 points allowed, 352 yards per game, only 6 takeaways. And how about today already with a quarter to go, the 6th straight game allowing 24-plus points. This Defenders defense is doing anything but right now. Blake Williams, you know he's got to be a little frustrated.
They're going 12 personnel now, same call, smoke the back 2 roll.
I think
if they do an opposite out of a balanced formation, alert for them running the ball into the smoke side. Right, we'll see.
Come on.
See these last 3 drives, you know, and candidly,
hey, let's go. Hey,
you know, for Blake, it hasn't so much been the schematics that have gotten him. It's been the lack of effort in the last few series and the poor tackling.
On 1st and 10, McClendon going the wrong way again, it looked like. And it'll bring up 2nd down, a loss on the play.
It's the wrong play. It's the wrong play.
All right, let's go.
Hey, gun them right.
Race 3 sky, race 3 sky, race 3 sky, race 3 sky. Go back, load weak, match strong. Load weak, match strong. 9, you've got number 3 free vertical.
Here you go. Hey, Ohio. Here you go. 180. Wait, sir.
2nd and 12. McClendon in a clean pocket, and a sliding catch at the 20-yard line for Emmanuel Butler. A 3rd down defensive play call from Blake Williams.
Squeeze on that.
11 persons.
Squeeze on that.
Auto, 51Y, auto, 51Y stock, auto, 51Y stock, auto.
53 Vegas. All right, Monday, ready? Yeah. Man. Hey, let's go. Here we go. 180. What time?
3rd and 4. Backside pressure. McClendon hit as he throws, and the pass is incomplete.
He fast as fuck.
Andre Mintz.
Right.
4th in the UFL in sacks this year, providing the heat once more.
Great rush on this outside, and he just beats the tackle. I believe that was Zach Banner on that side. He just beats him around the edge and gets to McClendon and that arm, and there's just no chance McClendon can get the ball down the field. And now DC will be set up with decent field position after Mintz gets back there and gets the pressure.
It's been a boom or bust offense for Houston, Joel. 4 scoring drives, 4 3-and-outs. All or nothing today for the Roughnecks, but their all has been enough so far. Hunt will bounce and take a nice roll, and then touched by Mickens, loose on the turf still. And DC able to bounce on top of that at the 31. Oh my goodness, almost gave it right back with a special teams miscue. Mickens trying to track it down. The ball off his foot. DC fortunate to maintain possession after the punt.
We supply athletic trainers with medical products, supplies, and equipment to support the safety of athletes and ensure performance, helping to minimize injury risks, maximize athletic potential, and ensure post-game recovery. Whether it's professional sports or youth programs, every Shine Medical Athletic Institute is committed to supporting player care at every level.
Next week, the final week of the regular season, we've seen some big-time stars in this league this year. Bryce Perkins of Michigan, paramount among them. How about Jonathan Adams? Just makes play after play after play. Speaking of playmakers, Deion Kane. Feel like we've seen this before with Deion Kane doing it again. Anthony McFarland bursting out of the backfield. Jacob Sailors rumbling for touchdowns. And the man who started this game for DC and the likely league MVP, Jordan Ta'amu, who leads the UFL in pass yards and pass touchdowns. Jacob Sailors, a big reason why Joel Klatt has his eye on St. Louis in that XFL Conference Championship. And Michigan needs Bryce Perkins, Joel, to get that ankle healthy for the postseason.
Yeah, they really do. That's, again, big reason why I like St. Louis. They're healthy, and they're playing at a really high level.
Nice move in the pocket to buy the time to find the open target at Mason Fairchild and get a DC first down.
Well, this DC team is used to trying to, win a shootout here in the second half of the year. That's what they've had to do because of some of those defensive struggles. And this Houston team has given up a huge lead. Just 2 weeks ago, they had a 19-point lead against Birmingham. That was the biggest blown lead in UFL history. Really hurt their playoff chances, obviously, and why they find themselves in this situation. So not out of the realm of possibility, but DC is going to need a really solid offensive drive here and getting some not only positive movement, but they've got to get points.
Pretty big push from Tykeem Doss there to help his running back get extra yards on that carry. Second playoff picture is set. Birmingham, Michigan, St. Louis, DC.
Red, 300.
Playing for a chance to win the crown.
But you gotta know to back that when you play football.
Ready, to go.
2nd and 2. Zalillo over the middle, incomplete.
Hey, I was going out the back door, dog. You good? I thought you were gonna sit earlier, my bad. You're all right. He was hard on that shoulder. Hey, spread right, 71, double one under, alert high. Monday, ready?
First extended action for Mike DeLillo.
Here we go, let's go!
Who started his final 2 years at Austin P. Threw for over 5,600 yards.
Ready, to go!
3rd and 2. Juggled, caught, but well short. Nice play by Leon O'Neal Jr. He's had himself a day today for Houston.
Yeah, he has. He's been terrific. Had that fumble recovery earlier in the game, a big hit, forcing an incompletion right before that.
10.
If I'm DC, I've got to go for this, though. I mean, down 24-9, 10 minutes left. I know it seems like there's a lot of time left, but they've got to stay on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and 3.
Monday. Spread right tight, 71. Hey, just regular spread.
Smith
Houston,
was hurt earlier, back out there now, 4th and 3. Play clock down under 5. And they're going to have to use their second timeout. No, Houston will use the timeout first.
Oh, my goodness. Houston called the timeout?
Has called their first. Charge timeout of the second half.
Oh, that
play clock bails down to 1.
Yeah, that bails DC out.
You got to move. Hey, we got to go. Running. Clock is running. You got to move out there. Yeah, no, but you still got to run out there. Yeah, we got to go.
Hey!
Houston
look, hey, stop it.
I got it. Let's go.
We about to win the game, guys. Quit acting like little babies. Come on.
Hey, listen to me.
Hey, Chris is talking.
Here we go. Hey, they're going to run the quarterback. Here the call is going to be, hey, listen to me. It's going to be jet peel 51 cut. They're going to try to rub and miss you guys. So, hey.
10. All right.
So 4th and 3 coming up.
Hey, huddle. Hey, huddle.
'71 Houston on the double. Monday. Hey, double.
And now 4th and 3 for DC. They need the 45-yard line for the first. 3 for 7 this year on 4th down.
Ready, to go. Ready, to go.
Luro, the toss, the catch, and the first down. Cornell Powell moving the chains.
Chris right.
Nice little combo route here on the left side. You get an out route, then you get a little slant route behind it. And DeLillo is able to find Powell for a first down, and they're able to stay on the field.
Ready, ready, to go.
On 1st and 10, DeLillo will keep it himself, and DeLillo yanked to the turf at the 40-yard line.
Hey.
DeLillo getting wrapped
I was just
up.
trying to run the play with that. He might have dropped that, that's why. Hey, trips right, red, Z Cleveland, red, Z Cleveland. Monday, Monday.
He's got the ability to run at over 600 yards rushing in his college career. 2nd and 8, 9:35 to go in this one.
To go.
To the 34-yard line, about 2 yards short of a first down. Now 3rd down for the defenders here with 9:20 to go.
11.
I want to go back to that 4th down, though, because you heard DeLillo say, like, I just wanted to snap it fast because I don't know if he caught it. So he was trying to
play is under further
play quickly.
review.
Not this last one, but this was the 4th down play.
Down.
He didn't know if he caught it because that ball actually hit the turf. But when I look at that, he's got control, firm control while that ball is touching the ground. The ball can touch the ground. It just, you've got to have firm control, and it looks like he did. So that was interesting just because DeLillo had mentioned that to Roland in the backfield, that they went quick because of that. Now this last play.
Play clock operator, please reset the play clock to 25
seconds. That one's been
overturned.
Yeah, now that one's going to be an incompletion.
So it goes back to a 3rd and 8 after ruling what initially was a catch by Cornell Powell. It's been ruled an incomplete pass. And so now 3rd and 8.
Let's see, they've already established that they're going to go for it on 4th down. So I don't think that a handoff is out of the question here.
51 X Miami. Monday, ready? You got a flat.
51 is a protection. Ex Miami is a passing concept, so they're going to be throwing the football. But you've got two to get this if you're DeLillo. You don't have to get it across the chains.
Ready.
To 32 for the first down. DeLillo floats it, caught, and then look at the effort by Antonio. Then he fumbles the football again. It's his 2nd fumble of the day and the 2nd recovery by Houston. He had the first down, looking for extra yardage. The ball ripped out of his hands, and Houston takes it away once more.
Recovered by the defense, first down, Houston.
Each one of those fumbles, he was fighting for extra yardage, and each time Houston was able to strip that ball away. Great defense from the Roughnecks, and again, they turn DC away after a positive offensive drive. It'll be Roughnecks ball when we come back.
Today's game is sponsored by Verizon and by Jersey Mike Subs. Be a sub above.
This defense for Houston has been opportunistic all day long. This was a 2-point attempt by DC after their first drive ended with a touchdown, and it was Marvin Moody that stepped in front of that Jordan Ta'amu attempt, and he took it back for 2. Here, Javon Antonio fighting for extra yardage. Beautiful job by Rayshawn Williams, number 23. He ripped it away. Leon O'Neal picked it up for a fumble recovery. And then on the last play, again, Javon Antonio, he's trying to fight again for extra yardage, and this time it's Jaquan Shepard, number 21, and he knocks it away. And this defense just continues to come up with stops at the most opportune times. 9 points allowed, only 57 on the ground. There's Chris Wilson, the defensive coordinator, and he's done a heck of a job. This is his third season in Houston. They were facing the number 1 passing team in the UFL and these defenders, and this defense has played outstanding today.
Yeah, after 2 games allowing 30 points or more each of the last 2. And a tough second half against Birmingham. You think about that, they had gotten themselves back into the playoff race. They were 3-3. They had a 19-point lead against Birmingham. Birmingham rolled off 27 unanswered points in that second half. And then Michigan, without Bryce Perkins, scored 30. And so you wondered what the confidence level was going to be like for this Roughnecks defense. And they've come out and played an outstanding game. Second down and 8. McClendon over the middle, high throw, juggling catch made. Short gain for Lingard, and it's 3rd down. Javon Antonio, his second reception that turned into a fumble. He has 2 catches, he's fumbled both today. Houston has recovered both, and now a 3rd and 5 after that fumble.
Flex them nasty, 27 bump here, Monday, ready? Hey, let's go. Yes, bump. Here we go. 180. What's up?
3rd and 5, low snap. McClendon, flush, steps left to throw, and short of the 1st down by 2 yards. Justin Hall couldn't slip free, and it's 4th and 2.
Hall has had another huge game. I know that this is a bad snap and he doesn't get the 1st down and they're going to have to punt it away, but a week after Hall went for 11 catches, this right here, after McClendon is able to corral this poor snap, this is the 9th catch for Hall on the outside. And what I love is just his toughness when he always turns up and looks for positive yardage. He gets up there, physical finish, and now he's got over 100 yards on the day.
9 catches for 109 yards. A flag down on the punt and the return by Williams out of bounds at the 15. So with 6:44 to go, we'll see about this flag.
Illegal formation, number 33 lined up in the backfield. Kicking team, 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the kick. 1st down, timeout.
And a 24-9 lead for the Roughnecks, trying to knock off the defenders in Week 9 of the UFL on Fox.
Hey, y'all gonna get beat in the playoffs too. It don't matter. It don't matter. You're gonna be at home just like us, but later. Hey, there you go. Don't talk. I'm with it.
Yeah, if you know there ain't nobody coming, just go.
I'm being safe.
You think the bullet? You think? Yeah. Because once I put it, like this is it. And then like, yeah. I got you.
24-9, Houston with the lead over DC. 6:44 to go in the fourth, and we go back down onto the field to Jenny Taft.
Well, it's a different situation for this guy, Jordan Ta'amu, right here. He said he was listening in the best he could. Look, I know you want to be out there, but the reason you're here is because you guys are playoff bound. So how much confidence you have in what this offense can do in the future, and how is this role for you right now?
Yeah, I'm completely confident. My role right now is just to support Mike. He's a great player, great guy. He helps me out all the time. I could not be where I am without him. So my job is to do the same that he has.
I think it'd be fun if you could just take us through some of the play calls, if you don't mind what we're about to see.
Yeah, we're about to see a little climb route right here. Good job on Mike. Find something. There we go, a little lob. Good catch. Good catch by Ben. Wow, first down. Good throw by Mike. Phenomenal.
Could you break down the next play? I know you got to listen in. I'll give you a second, and I'll come back your way.
Wait for the motion. That was wide. Inside zone right here. Trips left. Inside zone. To the left. Now someone's hurt, of course, when we try to go no huddle. I mean, it happens like that. I don't know. But, yeah. Look at them. They're getting excited. That hypes me up right there.
I know this is a lot of microphone in your face, so I apologize, but it is unique to have your perspective.
This is pretty cool. I like it. Yeah. Never get to do this, so. Yeah, Mike did say he was the first quarterback they usually interview on the sideline whenever I'm out there, so it's awesome.
Look, we've been talking about your journey, your story all game, and just how impressive it's been. Okay, listen in if you need to. But you said the confidence you're playing with. Why this season? Where does it come from?
Roger.
I mean, honestly, just the hard work we put in during the offseason as well. This is my third year with this team, with the coaches and stuff, so just getting myself familiarized with the offense and with the players coming in. Everybody was bought in, like I said, from day one, and that's what it takes for everyone to be bought in. Let's go, Dion. There we go. Go. Good run by him.
All right, this is the last time I'm going to do it. Next play.
12.
Take me through it.
12. Hey, go, Smith.
Here we go. Twins right, twins 46. Twins right, 46.
A little counter play right here. So.
How do you like it?
No, I like the play call. First down, get everybody on the ball. Nice, easy job for us. If we want to check out of it, we can, but I like the box. I like everything right here that I'm seeing. Just hand it off. Go, Dion, go. There we go. Nice. Touchdown. Perfect. Let's go. We need to do this more often so we can score more.
I like that. All right, we'll come back his way. Thank you so much. Last word.
What do you do?
Love you guys and appreciate y'all's support.
Okay, there you heard it, guys. That was fun.
That was the most effective the DC offense has been all day, with Jordan Ta'amu telling us what's going on, Jenny.
That was great. I loved it. I mean, I was trying to hold the mic, keep my eye on the field. There was a lot happening, but I just can't say enough about what he means to this group. It feels like they just rally around his leadership, and he's been such a difference maker.
But I want to know if he's going for 1, 2, or 3, and then we'll figure it out.
So waiting to see about the flag to decide where the ball's going to go.
Chill, Dion.
15 yards to the 20. We'll get the position.
After
the play, unsportsmanlike conduct number 25. Offense, that penalty will be enforced on the try. 15 yards. DC will try for 2 points.
I'm sorry, all I can do is it didn't seem like it was that malicious. It's just something like, you know how many times I've done that with my brothers and cousins? You know, like you just throw the ball back in their face.
The only difference is your brothers and cousins didn't have a helmet on to protect their head.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, I'm just trying to get a touchdown, man. I'm trying to get a touchdown.
I'm sorry. That was great.
It looked like he thought about it and then stopped
from the
and
20.
then was like, yeah, screw it.
Yeah.
But it was
his helmet.
It was almost like he then made sure that the UFL logo was up bright for everybody to see.
right.
Like, watch this.
Like,
oh, what product
should
placement? There we
This
go.
will be a 2-point try from the 20-yard line.
Spread right, red, all go. Monday, ready? Red. Yeah.
We wait till he turns, Anyone with an older brother knows exactly that move. I'm sorry.
Hey, right now.
And then,
right now.
and then the brother, of course, turns right to mom or dad, says, look what he
He
did.
threw the ball in my head.
And the try for 2 from 20 yards out is no good. Richardson with a big stick on Roland, and then a little love tap on the head from Colby Richardson.
You didn't hear me?
And then, like older brothers normally do, it's the tap on the top of the head. He's like, you know, I could have hit you a little harder right there. There you go. Oh, man. That used to drive me nuts. My older brother. Okay, so first here's me with my older brother, like, bang, back of his head when he turns around, and then you get up with all the protection of your teammates. Hey, Mom, he threw the ball off my head. And then he gets the tap on the head. Listen, outside of all of that, really good offensive series, and now all of a sudden you're in a 9-point game, which is a 1-possession game.
Sorry, Mom. I got
Absolutely.
that flag. I know you're gonna be
Which
pissed.
I would have assumed that they could have gone for a 4th and 12, but with their timeouts at 2, they've got 2 timeouts. You can kick this, you can still get this ball, but it's a huge touchdown right there because it makes this a 1-possession game, of course, with the option to go for 3 if they're able to get this ball back and put it in the end
I
zone.
was screaming to Chris.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I'm going to give it to you right now because I thought if I said that, see people just go block me, just run to the edge.
So a 9-point game with 5:16 to go. And the kickoff down in the end zone for the touchback. So Houston now wants to try to run out this clock if they can, but a long way to go. DC with 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, trying to rally late here in Houston. Jalen McClendon and the Roughnecks had 22 unanswered at one point. They've been outgained in this game by a significant number, but the only thing that matters to them is that score on the board. Up 24 to 15.
No, right here. Yeah. Make it right. You good?
To work from the 35 after the touchback.
You go 180. Right side.
First down, McClendon on the roll, throws on the run across midfield, and a Houston first down. Another connection with Justin Hall. That's his 10th catch of the day.
He's another guy.
Hey,
got to be in a camp. Like, he's just too smart of a player. He's a playmaker. Came in leading the league in catches. You can see how smart he is when it comes to the space on the field. Now 125 yards here today.
180. Right side.
On first down at 10. Handoff, Lingard into the secondary. Look at Lingard rumbling all the way down to the 32-yard line.
Man, Lingard, how many times have we seen him with the physical finish to these runs? Good patience right there, and then once he chooses that hole, and then the finish, 2 hands on the football, behind his pads, and DC's secondary and their linebacker core, they have not tackled well today, and this is just another example of that.
Yeah.
And I know you'll look at this and you'll say maybe, gosh, DC's already in the playoffs, but those are things you don't want to fall into bad habits of when you get into that postseason. Otherwise, it'll be a short stay. Lingard maybe 2 to the 30.
Yeah.
Bear stab single, bear stab single. You're crashing on the back there. You got to go tackle the back. Yeah, that was stab. I mean, that was strike the back. Strike the back. That means you got it. You immediately go tackle the back because the strong safety's got the quarterback. All right. So like you should be able to get there while they're still handing it off.
So when you get Bear, you get these 3 defensive linemen, and they're covering up the guard center and the guard.
Off the middle, it's Lingard again. Lingard down to the 10. fumbling free, just his 9th carry of the afternoon, but another double-digit gain of 17.
Well, what you see is these defensive linemen in here, so what do? They run into the bubble of where that defense is. You see the outside linebacker is just wide. He stays there. You wash down the defensive line, and Lingard's got a giant hole to run through there running the football. This Houston offense just continues to roll throughout this second half.
Monday, ready? Come on, come on, come on.
9 carries,
Hey,
80 yards now for Lingard.
Here you go. 180. What's up?
First down, McClendon, incomplete. Good pressure on that play, and McClendon had nowhere to go with it.
Hey, y'all got to chill, though. We good. Y'all got to chill. Hey, huddle.
The only thing
I got you. Huddle.
McClendon cannot do here is turn the football over. That's it. I mean, you can even in this field position,
Hey,
I hate to say this because as a quarterback, you'd never think this, but like a sack is way better than a turnover at this point. Because you got to feel like you've got points in your back pocket. Chris Blewett is well inside of his range. A field goal in this timing and only second down inside of 2 minutes would basically end the game.
Oh, geez. Oh, my goodness. Trying to toss it to Hall from the middle of the line. The pass incomplete.
At this
and
point,
it's 3rd and 10.
Kevin, if you're the coach, you take this out of his hands. You don't let him make another decision like that. You just hand the football off. They've got a 2-minute warning here to think this over.
This is a 2-minute
This has got to
warning.
be a tank run play. No read from the quarterback coming up on 3rd down.
3 points could salt it away for Houston. 2 minutes to go. The finale next on Fox.
Hey, talk to me. Cable.
Pistol tray left, 38-1 to kill Stallion.
Thanks. It's gonna be Stallion. Yeah, just bro, we execute. I don't give a fuck what we call. If we execute, we be fine. Hey, here you go. Hey, I'm just giving y'all the play. Here you go. Hey, pistol, straight. Okay, bro. Here you go. Hey, pistol, straight left. 38 Wanda. Kill Stallion. All right, I may go 85. All right, just alert it, okay? I'll just let y'all know. Make sense? Yes. We get the nail. What if we get 0?
Okay. Well, if it's 0,
yeah.
Run the run.
All right.
Okay,
Just the Stallion?
Go 85.
Yes.
Okay. If it's Jimmy Bear, go Stallion.
All right.
Remember, a field goal wins your football game.
Yeah. Just stay here.
Okay? All right.
Yeah.
Wanda kill Stallion, alert for the nail.
All right.
Okay?
Hey, stay here. Leo, it's gonna be Leo.
Pistol tray left, right?
Yeah. You feel me? Why can't we just? Hey, here you go.
2 minutes to play in Houston. 2 minutes left in week 9 of the UFL regular season. And a 24-15 lead for Houston with Joel Klatt, with Jenny Taft, with our entire Fox production crew. I'm Kevin Kugler. Our entitlement, our producer, Rich Dewey, our director. Great to have you with us as we wind our way towards the postseason in 2 weeks. 3rd and 10. Houston trying to salt this away. 2 minutes to go. They run the football. McClendon with the keep. McClendon breaking tackles, and he's close to the first down, but the ball pops out. Did he fumble the football into the end zone? A scramble to see who's got it.
Figure out who gets the ball first.
Niles Scott is one of the defenders who's got a hand on that football.
Here you go, yeah.
This is the only thing that they couldn't do is put the ball on the ground.
Ruling
It's
on the
definitely
field is a
loose.
fumble into the end zone, recovered by the defense. That's a touchback.
Oh my goodness!
DC ball, first down.
I was saying during the break to you, Kev, they should have just taken a knee. A field goal makes this a 2-possession game. The only way DC has a chance is if they would have turned the football over. They decide to run an option, which is a wild play call, and then he fumbles. And now DC has an opportunity. Now they've got a legitimate two-minute drill right here with Mike DeLillo where they can get down the field. They've got to get in the end zone, and then they've got to get a 3-point conversion. There was no reason to fight for extra yards right there. There was no reason to even run a play at all. They could have kneeled on that ball, kicked the field goal, and this game would, by all intents and purposes, be over. It's the only thing they couldn't do.
And how about Sam Kidd just laying on the ground and the ball ends up in his lap and he gets the turnover chain.
Well, now we get to see what Mike DeLillo is made of here.
Houston led by 15 at one point in this game.
In this
and
quarter.
Now DC in this quarter, and now DC with a chance to tie it up. DeLillo on the first play of the drive to the sideline and out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup for Mickens.
Well, they've got plenty of time. They've got 2 timeouts left. Remember, now we're inside of 2 minutes, so let's just recap here where we're at from a rules perspective. Now we are mimicking the college rules as it comes to the game clock.
Rocket.
So any first down would stop the clock. Obviously, getting out of bounds stops the clock. So that's what you've got to pay attention to if you're a quarterback. And then any negative play, you're looking at calling a timeout to save that time.
2 timeouts left. DeLillo looking to the sideline again, and it's dropped. Seth Williams had that one hit him in the hands, and he couldn't pull it in. Now 3rd and 2.
Well, right in his face mask. I mean, you can't throw it any better. DeLillo anticipates well. He comes out of his break. The ball is right there. That has got to be caught. Now it's his second drop. He had a big drop early in this game. And Seth Williams drops the second one. Jordan Ta'amu, likely MVP, not playing in this second half because DC has closed up their playoff spot. So now it's Mike DeLillo, the normal backup, only 1 attempt coming into this game, who's on the field.
Just got the snap off in time. DeLillo gets away from the rush. DeLillo can run, and he will. DeLillo with a first down. That'll stop the clock as they move the chains. 1:28 to go.
Spread left. Yellow. Red right. Yellow is E. Cleveland.
Hey, spread left. Spread left, yellow, Z Cleveland, that's you.
I mean, the clock only stops, for a little bit. Like that play has got to come in. My goodness, they wasted a lot of time.
Almost 20 seconds burned off before this snap. DeLillo over the middle, it is caught and down to midfield with a first down. That's Spencer Sanders, the number 3 quarterback.
Spencer Sanders coming in. We played his college ball at Oklahoma State, so number 18, he's rolling right now. He's in the slot. This is your third string quarterback right there.
First down to 10. DeLillo hit as he throws, caught at the 40-yard line, rolling, breaking free, gets to the sideline and out of bounds. Outstanding play by the veteran Chris Rowland.
And what a play to get out of bounds. You know, it's an in-breaking route, and he's able to get all the way outside of the defense and stop the clock and really save that timeout. And now you can take your time just a little bit and kind of catch your breath with a true stoppage of the clock. DeLillo hung in there, was going to get popped right in the chest, and then that's the extra effort from Rowland getting down the field and out of bounds to stop the clock.
Houston
and get him into
has
the
called
huddle.
their second charge timeout at 47 seconds for the second
yard
half.
pickup, and Houston's going to call timeout. They want to talk this one over. DC trying to get the stop.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, good.
Trying to get the touchdown here, and then the 3-point try to tie.
Yeah.
What a series so far. Let's go back to why we're in this situation in the first place. Houston drives the ball all the way down. All they need to do is really take a knee, run the football, not turn it over, kick a field goal, and they're going to win the game. The only thing they couldn't do is turn it over. McClendon keeps it, the quarterback, and he fumbles into the end zone, fighting for extra yardage. No reason to do that whatsoever. The only thing they couldn't do was turn it over. They did it. Now DC has an opportunity. Down 9, got to score a touchdown and get a 3-point conversion. McClendon on the sideline, and now Shannon Harris's team driving down the field. Mike DeLillo orchestrating what has been a very solid series to this point. Now at the 29-yard line, 47 seconds left, 2 timeouts, plenty of time. Clock stops on first downs. Got to make sure he knows exactly where he's at on the field.
First down and 10. 5-man pressure from Houston. DeLillo hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. He wanted Cornell Powell. The coverage from Leon O'Neal. Clock stops on the incompletion. 42 seconds to go. 2nd and 10 from the 29.
They are getting pressure. They need to call a slant.
Left, bunch left, tight. Bunch left, tight. 52.
Tight. A bunch left tight. 52X Miami. 52X Miami, Monday. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go.
They're getting a lot of pressure and a lot of man defense. If they just run off the inside guys and bring the outside player, if they run off like this and bring him in, it's gonna be wide open.
Set up outside for Abram Smith. Smith looking for first down yardage. He gets it, stopping the clock at the 16-yard line with 33 seconds to go. What an effort from Abram Smith.
Got to get a play in quickly or call a timeout. This play has got to be in fast.
Hey, Spike.
Spike
it on first down, not a bad option here.
Yeah, ready, 2.
Still 2 timeouts for DC. There's the spike. Another chance to catch your breath, Joel, with 27 seconds. And remember, this is a 1-score game. Touchdown gives you 6. In the UFL, a point after try from the 10-yard line, if it's successful, gets you 3 points.
Trips right, red, Tucson. Trips right, red, Tucson.
But think back to the very first touchdown of this game, Joel, when DC scored and then Marvin Moody took it back on the conversion for 2. 2 points is big in this moment right here.
Yeah, it's large.
Ready, to go.
2nd and 10. DeLillo hit as he throws a wobbler incomplete. Boy, pressure up the middle. Markel Roby trying to get his footing to get over and pick off that dying quail. Instead, it's 3rd and 10.
A lot of pressure and a lot of man defense. They don't have to try to get this ball into the end zone right away. Something short.
Spread right, 71 slants. 71 slants.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. He's calling now. He's thinking exactly what I'm thinking. A slant route against blitz man coverage is always a good option. Look at this. You've got all these defenders walked up towards the line of scrimmage. You've got an easy slant right there.
3rd and 10. There's the slant. There's the catch. Spinning inside the 5. Seth Williams, who's had 2 big drops today, hung on there, and it's 1st and goal.
Roger.
Still 2 timeouts.
Get it in.
Electing not to use one here.
Ready.
Clock running. 15 seconds and counting. DeLillo, the give to Smith. Smith
timeout.
hit the backfield, and there's the timeout. DeLillo calling it right away.
Boy, would have been better off just spiking it there rather than trying to run the football in.
DC has called their second charge timeout at 9 seconds in the 4th quarter.
It should be 10.
30 seconds in length.
The play wasn't dead yet. That's why I took a moment to make sure I didn't kill the clock.
Shannon Harris arguing for 1 extra second. Boy, 9 seconds to go.
You legitimately have 2 good options as long as your quarterback get the ball out quickly on this first snap. But remember, they've got to get in the end zone. That's a must.
Yeah. Run it this side. 2, we got one more left.
Yeah, you can do it the same way.
Hey, 10, let's
There's
go.
McClendon fumbled on the last Houston series. That's why we're in this situation to begin with.
Hey!
2nd and goal. 9 seconds to go. What a finish in the UFL the week 9.
Crocodile, tight.
5 yards away from a touchdown and a potential 3-point try to tie.
Ready, to go.
On 2nd and goal, DeLillo throws back in the end zone, caught but out of bounds. Jaden Mickens with the grab, but he couldn't get the feet down. 4 seconds to play, and the final play of regulation, barring a penalty, coming up.
He had him. He has the step, but the throw just drags him out, and he can't get those feet down.
DC has called their third and final charge timeout of the game.
Well,
30
it is
seconds.
the absolute best play call that you have. The ball is on the 5-yard line. So
we got Houston, bunch right Houston. Yeah. Well, I'm saying because of when we spread, how we worked it down there last
Clock
time.
operator, please reset the game
bunch
clock
right,
to
Texas
5
bunch right,
seconds,
Houston.
please. 5 seconds.
Yeah.
They're adding
So
a second
11,
to the
11.
clock.
Watch stick. Hey, 11. Here we go. Hey, we got Texas bunch left. Hey, Texas bunch left.
71 Houston, watch stick.
Yeah, 71. Hey, Texas bunch left. 71 Houston, watch stick.
Trying to keep this game alive against Houston, using a play call with Houston in the play call.
Well, every pass catcher has to know that their route has to be in the end zone. You cannot catch this ball short of the goal line.
Got 5 seconds, so make a quick decision.
5 seconds, no timeouts, down 9. In this league, it's a touchdown and a conversion from a tie. But first they need the touchdown. 3rd down and goal. And now a timeout used by
has
Houston.
Their third and final charge timeout of the game. 30 seconds in length.
Zach can do the same play.
Get over. Look at me. And I got a whole player in the middle for the angle. I'm here. Okay. Here we go.
Are we good?
Here we go.
Remember, you have to have
let's
a
go.
timeout
We're going to go
to initiate a super challenge. So if there is a penalty that is uncalled on this play,
51 cut.
DC
loosen up. Jet Peel, 51
has
cut.
no super
Tight end's going
challenge.
to come down in the box.
It'll end up being the same thing. We're just getting to it.
Yeah, we're just going to motion to it, yeah. Hey, tighten down some.
Make sure on the run, Chris. Make sure you're set, everybody. 71.
5 seconds to play. 3rd and goal. The playoff-bound defenders trying to rise up late and get even with Houston. Mike DeLillo. The 13th play of this final drive.
Ready to go.
3rd and goal. DeLillo throws. End zone caught. Touchdown. Cornell Powell with his second touchdown of the day.
Let's go.
And a 3-point try away from tying it up.
Well, now the all-important conversion. My goodness, great usage of the motion there, and they used Roland to kind of spread the defense out, and Powell was wide open, a mistake in that secondary. But now you've got to get in the end zone again on this conversion.
They did it last week, the first drive of their game against Arlington. They went for 3 and got it. The only time they've attempted it this year. This is their second 3-point attempt of the season, trying to tie it up with 3 seconds left.
Ready to go.
DeLillo from the shotgun. Floats it short. Roland the catch. At the 5, to the 2, to the 1. He is stopped 1 yard shy
Ruling on the
of a
field is a
tie.
runner short of the goal line. And the 3-point try is no good.
1 yard short. 1 yard short. But with 3 seconds left, remember, they still have the 4th and 12 option. So they still have one more snap, guys. This is not over. Now let's go back and let's take a look at this try from the 10, the 3-point attempt. They're trying to get basically a screen set up. Go block right here and bring Roland across the field. And he's got an opportunity to get outside, and he stops and cuts it back inside. His tight end has a great block right there. Rashad Williams is going to get blocked inside. He cuts it up and is unable to get to the goal line right there. He stopped a yard short, but again, DC has the option to go for it on 4th and 12, which means, as unlikely as it is, they do have another snap at this thing.
Clock will run with 3 seconds to go. Jalen McClendon has to be resuscitated a bit after that stunner. Can they hang on through one more play? This is The rule in the UFL, instead of an onside kick, it's a 4th and 12. Last year, 3 for 7. This year, 1 for 5. DC has not attempted one of these alternative kicks this season.
Troy Wright, red Exxon.
Barring a defensive penalty, this will be the end of the ball game because the clock does run with 3 seconds to go.
Hey, come out.
Here, you got to dig. All right. Hey, Troy Wright, red Exxon. Red Exxon. UB 1 and 2. Here we go. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. Ready, to go.
Final play. 4th and 12. DeLillo floats it up. Incomplete, and Houston will hang on.
You good to go?
The Roughnecks survive a furious rally from DC. And Houston wins its 4th game of the season, knocking off the playoff-bound defenders 24-21.
Good job, bro. Yes, sir.
What a finish.
Good job, coach.
I mean, what a finish there.
Get him, bro.
Yes,
That's your dude now. Go get him. That quarterback. He can play now.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Thanks, coach.
I think we got the team.
Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Love you too, man.
What a finish to this one. What a ball game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more post-game coverage right after this on Fox.
Yes, sir.
That you are an Ephesians 3:20 God. Now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly more than we can ever ask or think. According to you, Father God, I just thank you, Lord, just for who you are. Lord.
What a finish to this one as the Houston Roughnecks hang on to get the 24-21 win. Jalen McClendon with the fumble at the goal line. It goes into the end zone. DC comes back, and Joel Klatt, they turn it into a touchdown and get a chance to tie this one late.
I tell you, what a furious finish right there. Great job by both teams. The defense holding strong on the three-point conversion, and then on the fourth down, the pressure on Mike DeLillo, and the ball falls incomplete, and Houston gets the win, their fourth of the year.
Our final score, Houston 24, DC 21. For Joel Klatt, Jenny Taft, and our entire Fox Sports crew, I'm Kevin Kugler. So long from Houston.